Hello, all my lovies. Thank you for coming in. Y'all already know my replay game. You gotta wait for some people to come on in. Give it about a minute or two. You know that you can always skip past this and get straight to the show. But don't forget to hit that like as you come in. But the show will start in a couple of minutes. If you're the replay gang, just skip it until when the show starts. And I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Hey guys, I hope you didn't have to wait that long, but I gotta wait till you guys come in because y'all be missing stuff. So let me do a roll call. Hello, my beautiful sister. What's up, Elevate? What's up, Marty Gaming? What's up, Chance? What's up, my mother? What's up, Tommy? What's up, Minister Deborah Davis? Mwah! Peace and blessings to you, my sister. What is up, Johnny? Johnny, be good. Johnny better be good if you know what's up. So, again, I was supposed to play this last night, but I like to go visit other people. But baby, it's got to the point you don't even know where to start. So we don't know where we're starting. We don't know where it's going. Just stay tuned. Just know we're going to get the updates, okay? We're going to get the updates. And if you guys have not hit that like, hit that like. Be nice and hit the like. But we're going to start with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Are they on the run from him? Did everybody totally disassociate themselves with him? Is it because they don't want to be in the mess, or they don't want their mess to come up? You know what I'm saying? They don't want their mess to come up, so they want to disassociate themselves. Like, Ninja, we cool, but where are my friends? Where they let you down? Where they let you out? Hey. He ain't got no friends. Look around, my man ain't got no friends. But we're going to start the show. Let's go.
They make sure they're in the limelight. That's another thing you'll notice about Jay-Z. I'm telling you, man, these people are leeches. He is a leech. You always going to notice. When somebody else got something big going on, they always come out. Whether it's big, small.
This is from my man. When
Kaepernick stirred up all that controversy and had the country to frenzy, Jay-Z went right behind his back and stole that NFL deal. He got the NFL deal off the back of Colin Kaepernick. We know every time Nas drop an album, Jay-Z will drop an album. Lizzo was touring around the whole world, had shit on lock. Here come Beyonce with her tour. Next thing you know, Lizzo get allegations on her. They always come out around other people's shine, man. They always do the shit. Kanye West went and got a Adidas deal. Beyonce went and got an Adidas deal. That shit flopped. All right? I told you they've been lost their power. They've been playing media games, magic tricks. I'm going to tell you today, in my opinion, I peeped y'all. I'm going to be honest with y'all. In my opinion, they think black people are super fucking stupid. They think black people are dumb. Not only that, y'all, I think they done with America. I think they done with Americans, and I think they really don't fuck with black people no more, y'all. Because I told y'all, both of them want to be white. I already told y'all that. They want to be white and they want to be European. I really, really think they don't want to be black no more, and I really think they don't like black people, y'all. Now, y'all know I did the episode on Kanye West don't like black people, but I'm not playing with y'all. I really think they don't like black people. I think their whole thing was for black people to get them rich, man, but they went through certain transitions, and I'm going to prove it today. We're going to talk about Jay-Z and far as, how niggas thought he was the smartest man on the planet. They thought he was the smartest black man. But I'm going to show y'all where he get a lot of his knowledge from, and I'm going to show y'all he ain't that fucking smart. Not to me, you feel me? Because I'm from a certain cloth where knowledge was first. See, the reason why Jay-Z and a lot of these dudes are smart, because them niggas grew up reading books. I'm going to be real with you. See, niggas like Jay-Z, he read books. And he understands that the average black man in the hood, the average nigga in the hood don't read. So that's what made him smarter than a lot of people off the rip. But I'm going to break down how he's smart, but he ain't that smart. All right? And he just like Ed, he's no smarter than nobody else, meaning all he want to do is be European. So when I say that, that's how I know he ain't that smart. Now, also, don't forget, for those who don't know, Beyonce also has been being trolled for trying to look white. And I think on this channel, I said some of the same things. I told y'all all they want to do is fucking be white. I'm not playing with y'all, man. You know how some people will go for certain looks? No, I'm starting to think in her mind, she really thinks she's white, y'all. I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? They only want black for money. I'm also showing y'all many different ways why the industry is over. You will also see Beyonce doing good things. You'll see they're not really talking about it like that. Jay-Z's been promoting his book. They're not talking about it like that. And I'm going to talk about it again today, how I told y'all all of these niggas are writing books. And you're going to see they always monkey see, monkey do. And I think Jay-Z was one of the first promoting his recent book. But you're going to see all of them doing the same shit. Ghostface is talking about he about to write a book, because I've told you the books are the new albums. You only write a book of your career, or you write a book, your career is coming to an end, or you finish. That's how it go. Allegedly. But she is being trolled for trying to look white. Another thing been going on, people do not know. How many of y'all know that they've been back hanging around the Kardashians too? So I think that's despite Kanye. Also, let's look back in time when Kanye was in his prime. Jay-Z leashed off Kanye. When Kanye was hot on the come up, what'd he say? Man, let's do that album. Man, let's do that Watch the Throne album, man. He's a fucking leech, y'all. That nigga Jay-Z been leeching the past 20 years off niggas' career, man. I'm telling y'all, playing mind tricks, playing fake executive games. Because he's another one that had an alcohol deal by the name of Douce. He had that deal with white people too, all right? Bacardi. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Nigga didn't own the Nets, didn't own Douce. It's percentages. But like I said, man, they want to be European, man. Simple. Told you, man. The Marilyn Manson effect. See that? Also, it's being said that Beyonce has been trying to look like Kim Kardashian. See the shit they be doing? They think that's art. They be doing European shit, man. He's also marketing himself around the world. He's also marketing himself to Africa. Get it? Because he might not be the man in America, but in Africa, Jay-Z still has clout. That's also why they're going overseas, because overseas don't know what's going on over here. For one, the economy is crashing. For two, they don't have the same clout. Overseas has the money, y'all. That's why they all running over there. We chopped it up. That's where the money is. They all know the American economy is not hitting on shit. They know that. That's why when she made that last tour, that was for her to snatch her last bit of money, or for them to get a bit of money that Americans had to spend, extra money. See, a lot of money that people supposed to put up in their accounts for this crash we dealing with, a lot of people went and bought tickets and ran the shows. See that? And no matter how lit the show was, no matter how many pictures you took, that shit is old now. And that's some of the things we've been doing forever. So the point is this. They want to be European, y'all. I'm just going to tell y'all to your face. That's what I get out the whole shit. So when you hear about him trying to look like a painter and all this shit, all these brunches, when like recently he did the interview with Gayle King. They are trying to rebrand themselves, y'all. And this time they're trying to rebrand themselves in the new world, away from the black community, away from the hood. See, all that Survivor, can you pay my bills? All that shit ain't cool no more. Bonnie and Clyde, you see what I'm saying? H to the OV, now they're getting away from that. They understand music is different now. They don't want that hip hop shit on them. Jay-Z don't want that hip hop shit on him, man, because they understand what's going on with hip hop. So they're doing other things on a world scale. So they're in London. They're also catering to white people, man. They want white money, European money, rainbow money. That's the new agenda, not the hood. The hood is not on the agenda, y'all. I need y'all to understand that. Nobody is catering to the hood, music-wise, fashion-wise, and they don't care what our opinions are. They don't care, all right? So my point is, they was chilling with Charlie Sheen. They was chilling with Tom Cruise and Taylor Swift. But as you see, man, this is how Jay-Z roll now, man. He's different. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, they are dealing with something different. And you know why I peep why they all like overseas too? The reason why they like overseas is they can still come outside and be them, man. In America, Jay-Z and Beyonce can never walk outside. Never. None of them. So overseas, they can walk outside and shit, man. Remember we looked at over a year ago when I showed y'all Magic Johnson and how he go on his celebrity vacation and they go to Italy, Greece, stuff like that. And they just be walking around, whatever country they go to, they just walk around. Because the people don't speak English and they don't got to worry about the people running up on them. So when they want to feel like normal people, that's when they go to Europe. They can walk down the street, go to a shop, drink some coffee and chill. That's why they like over there. But that also gave me another sign like, they don't really fuck with America like that. They really don't. And they definitely don't fuck with black people. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to be honest, y'all. It's all about the money, man. Because, she been getting trolled for trying to bleach her skin, look white. But I mean, that's going far. I ain't saying she bleaching her skin, but I do know they trying to look white. And it's no coincidence when they go to Europe, you know what I'm saying? They put on this persona. It's not, You understand, y'all? It's easy, man. Beyonce ditches her daring black gown for an unusual bedazzled bodysuit. Long story short, man, the Renaissance premiere after party with husband Jay-Z, while guest of honor was Taylor Swift. So as you see, she running around with Taylor Swift, but you'll also see that they're not giving Beyonce no real clout for real. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Just like Diddy, Jay-Z and Beyonce control the algorithm of social media. They control what influences the black community. So therefore, being that they've been controlling this thing, backed by hundreds of millions of dollars, they've been able to sway public opinion through various topics, through a lot of different things. They actually had people thinking Beyonce was hotter than she actually was. She ain't been hot since before the kids. But through the social media tricks, they played a lot of games, just like Jay-Z. You really pay attention, especially him. He has been leeching off of this woman's career for the past, decade? 2 decades? He has been leeching off his wife. In my opinion, I told you, he is pimping her. That is my opinion, all right? And she ain't going nowhere. She's in her prime. But if you'll see, she's in her prime, but he's latched to her. He ain't going nowhere because it all benefits him. The more she does good, it's better for him. He could be in the picture. So while she running around, he got shit going on, dropping books. But you'll see, nobody's promoting it like that because nobody cares. Nobody cares about her Renaissance situation. Nobody cares about his books. But I do know who they also catering to. Millions of new people came into the country. We call them migrants. They are going to be the people intrigued with all this shit, not us. We know about all this shit. So that's why they all rebranding themselves. But look, the shit got out of control so much, y'all. Beyonce be getting trashed. I always tell y'all, they've been getting trashed for a minute. It's just that the big media platforms don't cover it. They've been getting trashed. Beyonce, I'm trying to be white. Here's more of me, platinum blonde. Basically, she went viral because it was people was joking on Beyonce and trolling her so bad, the shit went viral about her trying to look white. All right? Fans, all of that. But the Beehive is also, part of the Beehive is a paid fan base, and their job is to promote, to troll, and make Beyonce look good. When you heard about all of these teams, get it? Those are not just teams. Those are marketing companies that do damage control. And they'll call them the Beehive. But really, it could be 500 motherfuckers working in an office on laptops. And they all getting paid. That's how the shit go, y'all. All right? That's how a lot of people got tricked with this internet shit, man. A lot of this internet shenanigans was backed by a lot of money, man. A picture could be backed by a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit go. That's how they go viral, man. Anyway, let's just look. Beyonce is responding to haters who think she's intentionally lightening her skin by keeping the spotlight on her blonde ambition for a night out with Jay-Z, Tom Cruise, and Henry Cavill. I also showed you, I showed you clear as day that whenever this man is around white people, his smile is different. You always notice when they're around black couples, they actually think they're better than every black couple, y'all. They do. All you gotta do is peep game. Every single black couple, they think they're better than them. But then they go around the white couples and they be cheesing and cooning. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you. I don't think they fuck with black people no more, man. Now, you know I said I don't fuck with African Americans no more. But I also told you I ain't gonna turn my back. You feel me? But I just can't fuck with them on the shit they be on. But this nigga, he don't fuck with nobody. He don't fuck with black people, y'all. It's my opinion. But her complexion was certainly darker than it was in the shots of her last weekend's Renaissance movie premiere. So as you see, TMZ is covering this, which means TMZ is slickly trolling her because it was a time where bad news or any type of disrespectful news would not come out on Beyonce and Jay-Z. But you have to understand, TMZ don't care. They don't got to kiss ass. So they're gonna put out what's going on. This news was supposed to be suppressed. It was not supposed to hit the media. Why? Because Beyonce is supposed to represent the black people. She is the queen of the black community. The queen. But they're exposing her, basically saying she's trying to be white. Is this your queen? That's what they're saying, man. Because no matter how much they try to be white, they gonna still call them niggas behind their back. They're nothing but she's nothing but a singer. He's nothing but a rapper. I don't give a fuck how much you dress it up. I don't care how much you bounce it around. That's who they are. On paper, if you Google their name, Wikipedia, that's who they are. A rapper and a singer. That's it. Jesters. All right? They work for people. They got bosses. They don't run shit. But they run the community. Yeah, that's about it. But look, so you can see clear as day how TMZ is putting it out there that Beyonce trying to be white. They actually feeding the shit. They said the backlash was so consuming that Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, jumped into her defense, denouncing the accusations as stupid, ignorant, self-hating, and racist. So as you see, do you see what Tina Knowles was calling black people that was trolling her daughter? She called them stupid, ignorant, self-hating, and racist. See that? Because you know Beyonce can't do no wrong. And I'm gonna be honest, I told y'all before, she is corny to me. She always been corny, boring, all of that. But this dude tried to give her hood swag. He tried to rebrand her with a hood apparel. She's a church girl from Houston, Texas, that was with Destiny Child, singing I'm a Survivor, shit like that, Charlie's Angels. She's not hood, she's not none of that. That's a persona that he created for her, all right? She's really corny and dry. I'm just being honest with y'all. That's what she is. But it's the street persona that they ran with, the Sasha Fierce shit, the ghetto shit, the Becky with the blonde, all that dumb shit. That shit was bullshit, y'all, because the whole time they were just selling what they felt like niggas wanted to hear, man. You talk about Becky with the good hair and all that shit. You trying to be Becky and run with Becky, man. That's why I say, man, I'm done with all this shit. This shit corny. I'm about to move on from this shit. I'm just showing you, man. They've been hanging back around the Kardashians, man. Beyonce, Kris Jenner. All right, they've been hanging back around them. So it ain't no coincidence, man. And you've been trailing Kim K for a minute. And both of y'all was jealous of Kim K and Kanye. Both of y'all was. Because they started outdoing y'all. See that? Y'all been not the power couple no more. I don't know what part y'all don't understand. Kim K and Kanye been took they fucking shine with that power couple shit. And they broke up now. So that you know, man, ain't no more power couples. You feel me? Look what they call. I want y'all to see what the media call Beyonce. See, you call her your queen. You call her this, that, and the third. They call her the hit maker. The hit maker, 42, slipped into a funky black gown. See how they talk about her? That's how they word her shit. Because you got to know about words, man. If I show you them talking about Taylor Swift, they'll say something different. Like Taylor Swift looked glorious. She looked outstanding. See what they said about Beyonce? The hitmaker 42 slipped into a funky black gown with a bold silver jewel embellishment. I'm just showing you, man. They ain't kissing her ass. They don't care, man. All right? Nobody's kissing black people ass no more, y'all. So I'm showing y'all, man. Now look, bingo. See? They hanging back around them now. Now I don't know if that's despite Kanye or what, but I'm telling you, man, they leeches. When they came out the house, they started hanging back around Kanye. Now, see, they was in the house so long, they said, we got to go get some more money. And we done had these kids trying to get back to work. But my point is this, man. I just wanted to show you, man. Beyonce, they're going to play that role to the niggas in the hood. Because, you know, niggas in the hood, especially them dirty chicks, they swear Beyonce is bad. They swear she's a fucking goddess. You can't say nothing bad. But when she get around Kris Jenner and them, she gonna play a position. I'm telling y'all the truth. Kris Jenner don't kiss nobody ass. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. She is Hollywood, man. They are Hollywood. The Kardashians are Hollywood. They were born in that bitch. They was born out there when she was in motherfucking Texas somewhere talking country. All right? They run that Hollywood shit, y'all. See, they fool people playing stupid. No, they are power figures. That's why you'll see when it's all said and done, they had to come back full circle. See that? Bingo. Go back to back then, man. Y'all know Kanye and Kim was winning back then. Now look at Beyonce back then. It looked like two cornballs. Know why? They was trying to play that corporate shit. Jay-Z was trying to play that corporate shit. But the corporate shit got dry. So then he had to grow out dreads, start looking hood again, and act like he a voice for the people. And she was always looking like a church girl to me. A church lady. She was a cornball. Jay-Z tried to give her hood swag. Kanye and Kim, okay, they are what they are, but they automatically got to have that fashion shit. They already had the young people, the young crowd, the millenniums, all right? Kim K and Kanye had the millenniums, period. Jay-Z been an old man trying to play a young man game and stick around for a long time. He is nothing but the old man still trying to go to the fucking club. That's all he is. But he's leeching off his fucking wife. And he's cop blocking her too. And the whole time, he probably was lusting off Kim K. You feel me? He been jealous of them. And they've been millionaires, billionaires. I'm just keeping it real. Why? I'm gonna show you why. See that? This is the woman that set the trend with the fashion, man. It's just that simple, man. Take it or leave it. Sets the fucking trend. Do you see the fucking hair, the colors? See that? All of a sudden, you hanging back around Kim K. Now look at you. See, you can't trick me. Y'all be cloning. Y'all been cloning for so fucking long. They are clones, y'all. They've been cloning forever. They've been cloning for 20 years, man. They are frauds. What part y'all don't understand? What part of black excellence are they? What have they done for black people? What? You tell me. What the fuck did they do, y'all? Why do people still worship them? Because they are false gods. And niggas are brainwashed. Because niggas don't even know who God is. Niggas think a God is a rapper. Niggas think God is a singer.
It's Sunday.
That's why niggas like
if I missed anybody, I'm just here to but hit them lights,
the nail in the coffin of the
Let's get this. We
fantasy
need 2
world
lights.
that niggas was trapped in, called Bay and J. Wow. Interesting fucking movie. All right, but it's full of shit. It ain't about nothing. You know why? Because that nigga homeboy getting cooked, he better hope he ain't next. And I'm also showing you my opinion. You know, I'm gonna tell you how I was looking at this shit. Because you know I think different. I said these niggas think they slick, man. They see Diddy going through all this shit. You and Diddy go hand in hand with a lot of shit. Y'all go hand in hand with a lot of shit. So I said, I wonder if Jay-Z is plotting on putting a Epstein type of situation, meaning maybe they looking at shit overseas because maybe they eventually gonna move over there. Because y'all know Charlie Sheen live over there now. Not Charlie. I keep getting Charlie Sheen mixed up with Tom Cruise. Pardon me. Y'all know Tom Cruise over there now. Tom Cruise don't live over here. Y'all know Tom Cruise started wigging out, dealing with that Scientology shit. I think they started coming for his head. That nigga moved overseas. He moved out the country. So they was out there chilling with him. In my opinion, I think they gonna move. I think Jay-Z and Beyonce gonna move out the country soon. And if I was Jay-Z, if I was you, nigga, I'd move. Because nigga, you better hope some shit don't come on you soon. They might be saving you for last, the grand finale, nigga. They saving you for the grand finale. But I think they over there probably looking at cribs. I think they're gonna try to move overseas, man. I think they're gonna try to move, man. That nigga got their name on them Epstein flight logs too. Y'all forgot? Nigga name in that black book. Telling you, Jay-Z, I think they saving you for last, nigga. Your name isn't around a lot of shit. So I'm just telling you, man. When I saw this shit, I said they think they slick. They doing more than one thing. See, Diddy is the hottest topic smoking for the wrong reasons. So Jay-Z said, well, I'll take his bad news and make it my good news. Well, he's being trashed. I'm still here. Hey, we might as well go get some more clout, baby. That's what he's doing. See, put the cameras on us now. The shit is hot. So that's why you see they're media whores. But at the same time, ain't nobody gonna speak out on Diddy. They're not even gonna take up to his defense. Because don't forget, them niggas in the industry do that shit too. When you get in some shit, they're gonna leave you the fuck alone quick. Y'all know that. They'll be your friend. Look, it's very, very simple. You know, they'll be fucking friends today. You know, they'll be friends today. But as soon as them allegations come out, niggas gonna haul ass. They ain't gonna have nothing to do with you. They gonna fucking get low. You feel me? That nigga Jay Lee, that nigga over there in London now, he like, I ain't fuck with that Diddy shit. That's what they doing, man. And you gotta remember, this is over his head too, y'all. Anybody that been in that fucking industry, that been fucking with them groupies, that did so much shit they can't even fucking remember from the 90s, all of them gotta be scared. All of them gotta be worried. So if you think that nigga Jay-Z ain't worried about what's going on with Diddy, you sadly mistaken. That nigga's not stupid. He said, oh shit, they got Cosby. They got R. Kelly. I was with R. Kelly hand in hand. Yeah, nigga, best of both worlds, 1 and 2. Yeah, nigga, they getting all your homeboys, bro. They're gonna get you too. It's common sense. They're gonna save you for the grand finale. They probably said they're gonna let you make some more money. Then they're gonna get your ass. They're gonna get you, bro. I'm telling you. They're gonna get that nigga, man. But see, Tom Cruise smart. He don't live in the US no more. So whatever fuck shit he did, he probably already know he did fuck shit. So he said, I'm gonna go move early. Tom Cruise ain't worried about that shit. He ain't in America. Told you, man. I broke all this down when I told y'all all that was part of the fall of Hollywood, man. When I've been going hard on this shit for a whole year. I showed you them moving out the country, but I showed you the white people first, selling their mansions, moving up out of here, getting low, because they know Hollywood is done, man. If I'm an actor and I'm rich and Hollywood is finished, there's no need for me to stick around no more. Ain't no more movie roles. They ain't doing shit no more right now. So that's why a lot of them are taking the time to enjoy their money and get out this damn country. Plus, California is fucked up. You go to Hollywood, you're going to see motherfucking bums and migrants and homeless people walking around might snatch your fucking shit. So the rich people getting the fuck out of Hollywood. They've been doing it for a whole year straight. Even they went and bought a new compound. They also are scared of a purge taking place, because when America crashes, the first people getting robbed is rich people. We already spoke about how a lot of rich people have been getting their mansions broken into. It's been the hottest trend for the past damn near year and a half, but they keep it quiet, y'all. Between Hollywood and Atlanta, so many people's mansions have been kicked in and robbed. It's a fact, because they have to make this shit normal. Shout out to the chat. Y'all cooking. We cooking on Friday, man. We cruising today. We chilling, man. What's up, One Track? Belinda C. Gates. Tamara Smith. Hennessy Black. We're going to get back to it. What's up, LJ? What's up, LJ? Thank y'all all for the cash app. Thank you for the super chat. Thank all of y'all who appreciate the work and everybody that gets something out of it. Back to this right here, though. Told you, man. She want to be white. How many of y'all agree she want to be white? How many of y'all agree they done with black people? They only needed black people for their money. And maybe when she dropped that Adidas shit and niggas ain't buy that shit, maybe after that she said, well, fuck them bitches then. Maybe she said, fuck the hood. They ain't support me. I'm done with them. You feel me? Because people didn't peep that. I kept trying to break down. I said, yo, they don't have the influence they have like that. If she had the influence she had, y'all, when she dropped that Adidas merch, that shit would have flew off the shelf. But guess what she was doing? She was trying to charge $600 for coats, $100 for t-shirts. She was trying to overprice her shit like Kanye. But you're not Kanye. The point is, the people you cater to is in the hood, right? On low level, some of them, they ain't got the money to buy that shit. My point is, I also realized she don't got the fan base she do. Because if she did, the deal wouldn't have flopped, because she would have sold a certain amount of merchandise. The merchandise didn't sell like they thought it was. So they came up short. So they had to cancel the deal. Also, a lot of those concerts wasn't sold out. Those were camera tricks. But anyway, my point is, they don't have the influence they used to have, y'all. That's my whole point. They still got their money. They still doing them, but nobody cares about them. The point is, this nigga also trying to run, in my opinion. In my opinion, that nigga Jay-Z trying to run. He's trying to run. It's my opinion. He trying to get out the way. But I'm gonna tell you, bro, your day gonna come. How the fuck I know? It's simple, bro. You fucking from Def Jam. Your daddy, Russell Simmons, he on a fucking run. Matter of fact, you and Dame put out a movie called Paid in Full. Rockefeller, right? Harvey Weinstein, nigga. He gave y'all niggas the money for the movie. That nigga's in jail. You see it's getting close now, Hov? They getting close to you, nigga. A lot of your affiliates, they going to jail or they on the run, nigga. R. Kelly, you and him did Best of Both World albums. He's in jail, bro. Don't you see what's going on? That's why I say Jay-Z ain't stupid. That nigga probably already done looked at a few mansions overseas. All right? He probably already looked at a few mansions. Do you see that nigga chilling with the Kardashians? Them niggas was jealous of Kanye. This is what I was telling y'all about yesterday. Do y'all now see what I was talking about yesterday? Remember I said yesterday, it's niggas that will hang with you, be all around you, but the whole time they want your fucking life. They want to be in your girl face. They want to be in your wife face. They want to be all up in your fucking space. They want to know how you get your money. They want to know how you live. That's Jay-Z, nigga. That's what he does. He studies niggas. He uses them. All you got to do is ask the niggas in Philly. He does magic tricks on niggas. He used art of war tactics on his own people, man. I know all the shit this nigga know. I don't use it on my own people, though, man. That's the fucking difference. He studies witchcraft and devil shit to use it on his people, man. It's that simple. So do you see a nigga around Kanye West family, his peoples? When Kanye ain't around no more, when they ask, so remember, these are the same bastards that didn't go to their wedding. And did y'all remember that? So you didn't go to my wedding when I was your man. I was your man, you ain't pull up. But now I'm going through shit with my wife and them. Now you want to go around my family. You say I break the shit down, bitch ass nigga. I'm always gonna break a bitch ass nigga down. And a trick. See? Y'all ain't want to come to my wedding because y'all some fucking haters. But then y'all want to come around my family. But that's how I know. You see Kris Jenner right there? She is the witch that runs all they punk ass. She's a witch. She run all of them, y'all. I'm telling you. Y'all think I be bullshitting. She's a rich fucking witch. And she run that shit. That's why they go pay homage to the witch. You see her sitting there like, yeah, I run this shit. Why? This is despite Kanye. Showing y'all, man. Ain't none of them shit. But the point is, man, Kris Jenner them got way more power than people think, man. Do you think these billionaires would just go to their fucking crib and chill? You think Jay-Z won't chill with anybody like that? If he was on that shit, he'd be like, man, I ain't going. Telling you, man, when they call, they pull up. Look at this nigga chilling with Kanye family when they the same motherfuckers didn't even want to go to the wedding. Fraud, like I told y'all, man. Because Kanye and Kim was getting too much shine. They was getting too much shine. They been over past them. That's why they been over past them, man. Y'all forget when Kanye was going hard and he called out Jay-Z, he called out Beyonce, talk about Beyonce and them and stealing all type of shit, man. Paying for fucking awards. He told y'all, man. He also told you, man, don't send your goons at me, man. He put them on blast. He said Google's fraud. Facebook is fraud. Kanye West got in trouble after that. Then remember, the whole industry bashed that nigga. For about 3 months, everybody bashed that nigga. But the same niggas that was bashing Kanye ain't got shit to say about Diddy. They was jealous of them the whole time, y'all. And you can see Kim on her shit. She was always on her Hollywood shit because she know Hollywood. I'm going to look the other way like they ain't nothing. It's all about me. She know how to play the Hollywood game, man. I'm telling y'all, man. And she don't got to kiss ass like black people do. That's the difference, man. She don't got to do what Beyonce got to do. Because her mom is Hollywood. But you'll see them being humble and bowing the fuck down. That's all you got to see. Told you want to be fucking white. I told you they want to be white. What part y'all don't understand? I know it's hard for some of y'all to figure it out, right? Because a lot of niggas dead in jail. A lot of niggas fucked up. But you're going to see they don't give a fuck about you. This nigga think he's a god. The nigga try to put out the book of Job as if it was the book of Enoch. Do you see a fucking clone? Because a serpent is always going to clone. Do you see the false god, nigga? He's a false god. But to the black community, he is their God. That's why he wrote this scripture for them to follow. And a lot of y'all been following this fool forever, and that's why the fuck you still ain't getting nowhere, because he's an idiot. You market your whole life over Jay-Z. Nigga got his name from his homeboy Jazz. Jazzo. The nigga been a clone. See that? All these books been coming out, trying to make them look like Bibles, decoded. Well, you wrote decoded, nigga, I'm decoding you. It's very simple. Anybody could be decoded, nigga. But you had niggas in the hood thinking you was very smart because niggas in the hood don't read, bro. I've been reading since a youngster. Get it? You ain't the only nigga that's smart. And just because you read don't make you smart. Because as long as you got common sense, you'll see through niggas. But the thing is, people got common sense to see through people, but they don't want to believe what their eyes be seeing. That's what make you dumb. You only dumb when you ignore the truth. That's what make you dumb. You hear the truth, you don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You stupid. You see the truth in your face. Oh man, that ain't true. You're dumb. When you acknowledge the truth, that's when you're smart. So, like I said, the other day I was talking about it. The library is where the lies are buried at. So, this nigga book is getting put in the library in Brooklyn. The same motherfucking place he finessed. The same place that's going down the toilet right now with the black people, African Americans, brown people, Hispanics, Latinos, whatever you want to say, the hood is going down the gutter. This nigga's writing books for his own self-gratification. He also understands one thing. He know one day the people gonna turn on him. He already know the people see through him. But by him putting these books in history, this is way to try to live forever like a god. He wants to be a god. He wants to live forever. He told you he want to be forever young. All right? Jehovah is a mockery, a false Messiah sent to deceive the black people. Because they said in the last day, there will be many false prophets. And he also said that some of the false prophets will be disguised as entertainers. This nigga was the biggest false prophet of the black community. So this nigga name could go on Revelations because he was part of the deception. Didn't approve it. Obama was his man, the other deception. The two key pillars in deceiving the black nation. Take it or leave it. Because when it's all said and done, he wants to be remembered as a god, a great man that did powerful things for the black community and inspired black people around the world, mainly African Americans. He wants the glory. He's been campaigning this shit for a couple months now. People just don't know. That was also part of the Gayle King. I told you this man has been rebranding himself to the gay community, which is the arts as well, and Europeans. He wants to be in the arts, fashion, feudalism. Get it? Zesty behavior. Not listen to zesty behavior, but the gay community runs the art game. They run the art world. The gay community runs art and fashion, period. So I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to get them their clout. I'm just telling you the truth. But those are the people he running behind. Him. You'll see Jim Jones trying to run into fashion. Now this nigga wants to be an artist. You see that, boys and girls? When we went to school, we all took up art. I used to get A's and shit. We all loved art. But they taught us art was corny after a while. They didn't promote art. See, being that niggas dead in jail and a lot of women got kids, now they want to promote art and shit and all the good things in life. Get it? Now they want to promote art. And Jim Jones want to be into fashion. Before he wanted to promote blood flags. Showing you how they all fraud. Miss Mo Better, thank you very much. Hold up. You check that.
Hold up. I just want to say,
hold up.
Hold up.
Most definitely.
You know, we got the little church announcement. Jackie, if you could take Street Talk Podcast and if you can get the link and post it, please, everybody, that is my interviewing page. That's strictly for interviews and real life talk. So if you would like to be part of that family, hey, my boo, truly, Lacey, I'm so proud of you, girl. Do your thing, sweetie. Do your thing. But if you can get the link to Street Talk Podcast that I put in there, Jack, and if you can put the link in there, everybody subscribe to that channel. Subscribe. We're going to be doing amazing things with amazing people. And if anybody wants to tell their story, you're more than welcome to hit me up and say, hey, I got a story to tell. Right? So I want to let you know, once Jackie put the link in there, I put the name, Street Talk Podcast. So all she has to do is just click on it. And if she's able to pull the link, please click on the link. Because I'm sure enough going to check and see if you guys subscribe. I'm going to check. You're right. Now remember, I'm not going to show the whole video. If y'all want to see the whole video, y'all going to have to go to him. Right? But I just want you guys to see. All right. Everybody gone.
Learn from okay. I'm my cousin Jack. Okay. I'm trying to read it, but I can't read it right now. I'm sorry. It's the way it look on my screen. I don't want to sound stupid. I'm sorry, Ms. Mo Better, but I'll put it on the screen.
Jay-Z most.
Jazzo for sure. He shadowed him. Okay, from day one until he gained rough knowledge of the rap game. That's right. Okay, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I was trying to see if you said that's your cousin. Okay, you cousin with Jazzo? All right. Jazzo, cool dude. I met him in real life too back in the day. He a cool dude. He laid back. He cool. He a smooth dude. Yeah, all right. I ain't got no problems with him. And he did still this whole swag, man. He did. Jazzo put him on, man. But at the end of the day, this nigga want to be a god. When it's all said and done, he wants to be the one with the glory. So that's why him falling, by Diddy falling, it keeps him at the top. He looking at it like shit. It was 3 of us that was billionaires. He like shit. Kanye hot, he fell. Now Diddy hot. Well, Jay-Z understand.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you think is next, nigga?
Thank you. Can I pin this?
Kanye got embarrassed last year. Diddy got embarrassed this year.
How you pin this?
Got embarrassed last year. Man, all your niggas got embarrassed, bro.
I think I pinned it.
It's no different from the hood, y'all. For my people that know about the hood and drug dealing and all that street shit. You know how it is when you the last nigga left. All your other homeboys dead in jail. You the last one left. That mean they want you now. Time for you to go. They on you. So,
don't forget, guys. Take this time out right now. We are doing church announcements. Please take this time out right now and hit that link. Hit that link. And subscribe. Thank you kindly. I'm going to check. Yes, I am. I'm going to check and see if you hit the link. Right? Because we're going to be having it. He's spinning facts so hot. Yeah. You know I got you, Jack. You know I got you, baby. You got the popcorn on the YouTube app, not StreamYard. On the YouTube, just click on the link. She dropped the link. It's on the YouTube, but it's also going to be a podcast. And I would like for you to come up there too, you know, and tell a story. So we still stuck at 14 subscribers. We should at least have 17, 18 subscribers by now. We should at least be up to 20. We still got 14. please hit that link. That means nobody's hitting the link. We should at least, it's enough for you guys up in here where it should be at least 20 subscribers now. Oh, y'all not hitting the link? Oh, it's like that. All right. You're going to miss the good stuff. Who do you think you are? Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, that's how to pin it. I thought I didn't. Oh, I didn't know how to pin it. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I know, right, Shaggy? Uh-huh. And don't forget, I'm going to need, your story too. What you doing out there. How you making your moves. Surely, yes, ma'am. You making moves, mama. You are making moves. Right? I was on another podcast yesterday. Right? And y'all know me already. But I'm going to talk about that later. I'm up here sipping my coffee. Hey, Queen Shay. It's not, you have to pin it on the YouTube app. It's not. Okay, she dropped the link. You guys can just click on the link. Y'all show up or she'll have to drop the link again. Right? But just, if she dropped the link, it's a YouTube channel. It should pop up. Well, we're going to get back to this while y'all figure that out. Let's go. And again, this is shouts out to For No Fame. For No Fame. Been watching him for a while. Also, my brother Sincere, I've been watching for a while. With this type of news. Of course, Tis Tells. Love her. We're going to be seeing what's going on with there. And I'm going to do Appreciation Day. And, so we could all, be around. And, so I know what. We usually sort of kind of like the same thing. But let's go.
At a time, y'all. All right? But all you got to know is when it's said and done, the people that put them on, the people that get in the bag want that shit back. The people that put them on, no matter how much fancy Jay-Z get, no matter how much money get, no matter how much
say that enough.
They know the truth is what? You're still nothing but the little project baby that was born in Marcy Projects.
Yep.
We know that.
Yep.
One day, we're going to let you know. That's how they roll.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to the chat. Hold up, somebody else. C. Gates. That's right. We live in a false illusion, C. Gates. That's the whole purpose of Right Now. This whole year was for you to wake up out of the fake world. This whole year was for people to get their shit together. Get your shit together. Get up out the fake world. Focus on what's really real and get ready for what's to come. That's the shit that's going on. The new world, the way things are going, information, things you need to know are not going to be told to you like that. It's not going to be promoted. It's different now. You really have to be about information. So when it was said that seek and you shall find, that is the world we live in now. The world is designed now with a lot of hidden treasures called information, opportunities. Get it? Connections. So that's just how things are. But when I kept telling people that the internet was for networking, but a lot of our people did was play on the shit. That's why they're behind in time. It's a reason why we're behind in a lot of shit. The world has moved past us, y'all. I'm not joking. The world has moved past. We still waiting on trending topics. That's my point. And that's all they was doing was giving us trending topics. Even if they had to make them up, they just was giving us shit to keep us occupied, man. It was a bunch of nothing. But when it's all said and done, y'all, he wants to be known as a god. And all of the generations after us got to remember, man, this shit is about 50 years from now. It's about 100 years from now. It's about 40 years from now. They're going to look at him with greatness. That is also why brothers like me had to come out in these last days to speak my piece for my people that know what's popping, for my people that think just like me, that know what time it is. We had to tell our story because we're being written out of history. That's what I was telling you. They are rewriting our history. They're writing us out of history, y'all. I'm not bullshitting. I broke it down on this channel and showed y'all Demolition Man. But Wesley Snipes, he represented the last black man on the planet, and everybody else black was gone. He was walking around. It was nothing but foreigners. It was no more black people. Wesley Snipes had to actually go to a museum to see artifacts left of black people because there was nothing left. And when he went to the museum, he seen pictures of black people chilling, our regular pictures, gangbangers. They had a 6'4" in the museum. It was all shit that we used to do, that we used to have, and we was gone. They put it in Demolition Man. I always broke it down in this channel, y'all. That was part of how I knew what the fuck they was doing. Because in the last day in America, it was mostly foreigners walking around. Wesley Snipes was the last black man and the only black man.
Now I gotta watch that.
In the movie, y'all showed us the shit. Thank you very much, Miss 420. Thank you very much, Malaya. Yeah, y'all. So when I see the museum, I know what this means. This also means hip hop is over. It means, see y'all, I told you with the reunion, you only had reunions. That reunion was a burial. I told you that was a ceremony. You write books. We're dealing with a closing, man. So the closing had to be documented for future references.
Yeah.
That's all it is. The game is over, y'all. I'm showing y'all it's over. Now we're gonna look at where Jay-Z get all this knowledge from. All right. I ain't gonna say all his knowledge, but a lot of his knowledge he get, y'all, that he been using on black people for all these decades. You get it from this man right here, man. Aleister Crowley, man. Straight up. Nothing to hide. Magic, rock and roll, and the wickedest man in the world. All rock and rollers study this man. A lot of entertainers, everybody that go through Hollywood know about Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley also had his hands in the beginning of Hollywood as well. He is a key Hollywood player. So Hollywood people don't know Hollywood is based on fucking witchcraft. All right, period. But see, the white boys know that. The Europeans, the rock and rollers, they know that shit. So when I told a lot of you black people, it was a time where they infused rock and roll behavior into hip hop. That's when hip hop became satanic. Broke all that shit down, man. Hip hop only became satanic when they started infusing this nigga's ideology into the shit. Remember before, it was black consciousness infused into it. I remember. Before, it was basic principles and morals infused into it. But when niggas like him started studying white Europeans that deal with witchcraft, they all know about them. They started infusing it into the music.
And that was always in Hollywood. If you look at all the artists, like Sammy Davis Jr., and a lot of artists, they profess their alliance to Aleister Crowley. Y'all better go check your history books, okay? A lot of y'all beloved. You'd be amazed to see how many is sitting right next to Aleister Crowley. Y'all have to learn how to do research. The devil is not playing. The devil is not playing. Even God tells you time and time again, you need to, we are in a way we are from the lack of knowledge. When you have a lack of knowledge, he didn't just mean in the Bible. He meant what's going on around you. You better learn them tricks, okay? So you don't be tricked. You don't fall into that. Because I had a lot of people, I was on the thing yesterday, and the girl was like, people are not smart, and we're talking about a certain thing. I'll talk about that later. And then she was like, well, because hip-hop, anybody do hip-hop, they're not intelligent. First of all, we already looked up the word intelligence. First of all, maybe this hip-hop, because they can't do a sentence. Early hip-hop, he said 90 hip-hop was trash. And I'm trying to figure out, well, what songs was you listening to? Hip-hop didn't get trash until the 2000s. 90 hip-hop was the bomb, right? Because you had a balance. Right? So if you just listen to the radio stations, you're going to hear what just the radio stations played. But you had a balance. You was able to buy the mixtapes, and you could get a lot of conscious stuff. But even in the garbage hip-hop that we got today, as we say, they say it's good. We say it's garbage because we don't hear the structure. We don't hear the synthesis. We don't hear none of this type of crap, right? But that doesn't take away. They took whatever creativity they got, even if we don't like it, they took it and they're making profit from it. Who is for us? That's like somebody said yesterday, right? And they said, well, what is a high value woman, right? So y'all already know me already. Can't nobody put a label on me. I am the most no F given person there is. There's no way that you're not my creator and you did not make me, but you're going to tell me what I am according to who? Like, who the hell is you? For that go for anybody. Don't never let nobody tell you or put you where high, low, medium. Nah, worry about your life. Don't worry about mine. Stop worrying about what society says. You make you. If you choose this, if you low level, that's still on you. If you high level, that's still on you. Don't never think that there's a door you can't get in because somebody done told you that they're better than you. You are a human being. There's no value on me. People chose to put them values there so some could feel better than others. Some could feel smarter than others. But you know what? You may be smart in some areas, but to say intelligent, that's just like somebody going to college, right? And you're saying they're intelligent. But guess what? When you went to college, you went for a particular subject. So you may have finished college, but people went for different subjects. So you may be smart there, but dumb there. People going to make bad decisions a lot. It never stops. Even if you don't mean the truth. And sometimes you may make the right decision, but it still may end up effed up. Everybody say no good deed done unpunished, right? The world is so tricky. And you know, they say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And that's also will include your decisions. If you make the right decisions, stuff could still after that still don't diminish you as a person. Don't ever, never let nobody, you ain't make me, so you cannot define me. Right? I tell you on every show, your job is to, if you leave this earth, your job is for, if you truly believe you want God to say to you, well done, my child. Well done. He ain't asking you about your accomplishments, how much money you have, what society thinks about you. He's judging you as an individual and what you do. Did you follow what he asked you to do? Did you say sorry? Did you repent? Did you correct your wrongs? Because that's what life is all about. All that other bullshit. Nah, you got me all. Nah, no. You don't tell nobody that. That's why when I be with my groups, I let them know, every last one, kings and queens, y'all the best. I drill it in their head. You are the best. I say it so much, you got to make them believe it. And some of the kids who think they're better than others, guess what? I switched their job around. And then I put them somewhere where they're not the best no more. And now this person is better. So now that will make them sort of kind of even. Because sometimes when you think you all of that, baby, the world drop your ass right back down. It's part of life. It drops you right back down. Life is about reaching out and helping others. If you got the energy, you do it. But don't let nobody tell you anything. You get I wish I would listen to somebody when we all been through some bullshit. We all been up and down, had good times, bad times, heartbreaking. We all been fooled. We all been bullswaggled. We all been through it. Ain't no you special. We all got kids. I'm special too. I don't walk into plenty doors. I don't even go to half. I go to 10% of the 100% of places I'm invited to. I go to 10%. Y'all gotta always say to yourself, why not me? Why not me? Why not me? So somebody put in your head, oh, because you did this when you was younger, or you did that. Nah, ninja, I did that already. It's already done. Stay away from them people who's going to tell you what you are. And people who sit around there, I was on a space on Twitter. I was saying Mamu rappers are garbage and I young kid. Well, listen, that's their business. That would be their business.
Aleister Crowley dealt with sex magic, all of that. Rainbow behavior, everything. Because he created the saying, do as thou wilt, which really means anything goes. Do as thou wilt also means rock and roll, nigga. Because in rock and roll, anything goes. Sex, drugs, whatever. Get it? Shedding blood. This is who Jay-Z studied, y'all. It's no fucking secret. You also saw him go to the witch himself. You went and seen a nigga go see a witch that cooks in a pot. Why? Jay-Z and his wife uses magic on black people. That is how black people think they got more power than they actually have. See, to black people, they got power. But when they go to the Kardashians, they're basic. Why? Do them when they were nobody. That's why. But it's the magic they use that tricks the black people that don't have no spirits. Only when you don't have a spirit, you're always going to be tricked by magic. That's how it goes. All of y'all been tricked. For years.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's why now it took for Diddy to fall for you to see that nigga ain't really nobody. Just because he got a bank account don't mean shit.
Thank you.
Because you have $1 billion, but you still can't protect your name from being tarnished. That's why you were told in a book, I think it was called 48 Laws of Power. What did it say, y'all? It said, reputation is everything. You guard it with your life. Your name is everything. So once your name is tarnished, you really mean nothing.
Yes.
Y'all don't understand. In the real world, when your name is doo-doo, you doo-doo. That's how it go. No matter how much money you got. That's how it works. Your name is everything, man. Why you think families always win hard over their goddamn family name? You can be disrespecting the family name like that? Because your name is everything. That's what a lot of y'all never understood.
I try to tell them.
Let people play with your name. A lot of shit, your name is everything, man. That's really it. When you're dead and gone, so you can perpetrate a fraud now, but it's about when you're dead and gone. That's why they're trying to solidify themselves for when they're dead and gone. In sports, it's called the Hall of Fame. Right? When you coin yourself in history forever, that's what he's doing. Even though we know he ain't shit, he the same nigga sold out Brooklyn. He's also strategically putting himself in history. For my people from Brooklyn know that. So when the tourists come and foreigners, when they go to the Barclay, hey, they can make their way down the block and go to the museum too. And study Jay-Z. That's why I told y'all why New York started putting all these hip-hop signs up. It wasn't for us. No, it was not for us. Wu-Tang Street, that's for Wu-Tang fans. Why? Well, when the Asian fans come from across seas to visit New York, they're going to want to go to Staten Island to see Wu-Tang Clan, where they was at. History. See, hip-hop is big global now. So when all the global hip-hop members come, thank you very much, Shana. Thank you very much, One Track. I'm cooking. I don't want to forget. That's why the whole New York City is being set up for tourism, y'all.
I
New York
tell,
has always
I
made what,
tell you,
$6 billion off tourism.
I
They claim to
tell
make the
you,
most money they ever made in tourist history.
uh-huh.
That's why they do not care about civilians no more. They don't care about the working people, y'all. They don't care about the everyday working people because they're going to make so much money off this tourism. All they've been doing these past years is getting the city ready for tourism.
Yep.
Just look at what they've been doing, y'all.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Y'all going ham in the chat. Thank you very much for all the support, y'all. Thank you, man. Y'all make it where I won't be homeless one day. Right? I'm just BSing. But look,
you stupid.
they set New York for major tourism. What they do recently? Okay, let's break it down. But the first thing they started doing was putting the murals up.
Gentrifying.
Gentrifying. They got the Tupac mural up, the Big L mural up in Harlem. You feel me? The Big Pun mural. They try to put up Prodigy mural. They fucked that up in the bridge. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't going for that. But the point is, they started putting up those murals. So keep in my mind, y'all, tourism, money, hip hop. New York is using hip hop also to make money for the future. So they started putting up these murals. Boom. Then what they do, y'all? Start naming streets after rappers. We know we grew up, the street was named after people, but them people was dead. But being that rap's gonna be dead, rap is history now. So when you're a tourist and you want to study hip-hop history, you have to come to New York City. You got to come to New York City to study hip-hop history. Also, if you are a fan from around the world that always wanted to come to New York City and just see what, they got it set up where you come to New York City now. Of hip-hop alone is going to generate money. Why? You got to come to New York. You got to catch a flight. You got to book a hotel. Money. You got to hop on that train system. Money. You got to you might go to Staten Island to see where Wu-Tang started at. Hop on that ferry, whatever. Or you might be lifting it up, Uber, whatever. You got to go to Staten Island. Now you're a tourist. You ain't from here. Now, I would like to go see where Biggie Smalls, where he first started rapping at. I want to go to his block. Boom, that's money. They're going to go to Biggie block. You feel me? That's how New York's set up now, y'all. Then you can go, man, Big L was always my favorite rapper. Man, I want to go to 140 and where that's at. Boom, we can go to Harlem. Now it's a tour. Then after all of that, now they go to Hip Hop Museum. But mind you, it might take them 3 days, 4 days to cover the whole New York City. You see how much money that shit gonna make, y'all? That's just the hip hop tourism alone. Jay-Z, all of them know that. That's why I kept telling you, they all know what's going on. That's why they've been positioning themselves, y'all. It's about tourism now, y'all. New York gonna make so much money off tourism, they're gonna probably make fucking $25 billion a summer. Or there's gonna be major events. That's why they had to lock everybody up. All the thugs got to be locked up because they like, yo, you niggas ain't coming to the bar Clay wilding out. You ain't coming to the garden. Y'all niggas ain't going to be shooting shit up. And ain't going to be no stabbers on trains. That's why they had to shut all the shit down first. That's why they had to put a whole war on locking niggas up. That's what it's about everywhere. Because the biggest money maker in America, money making industries is going to be tourism, y'all, and gambling, sports bet. They don't care about humans in America no more. It's just that simple, y'all. It's that simple. The owner from the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban, is selling the Mavericks because he's about to get into casinos. He's trying to bring more casinos. He's trying to put casinos in Dallas, Texas. America is going to be one big playground for people that got money. That's what they're setting it up for. So when I kept telling people, shit is coming to an end, I was talking about that poor shit and that criminal element shit. Because they're making America where it's going to be for tourists, people that got money. It's going to be about luxury, traveling, having fun, nice stays, casinos. It's going to be shit like that. They're bringing the big cruises back. America's going to be a big playground for people that get money, man. But the only catch is it's going to have to be clean money. So that's why Homeland Security, FBI, all government programs are on the job, trying to stop and catch everybody who get money off the books because they don't want you around at a certain time. That's what a lot of this shit is about, man. The world is changing. So therefore, Jay-Z been studying this shit, using it on his own people, y'all. The magical world of Aleister Crowley. Must I show you? In theory and practice, Aleister Crowley, magic. Told you, some of y'all black people will never understand the depths, how far some people will go. And this is why I kept trying to tell you, the days of dealing with people because of their skin color is fucking over. A nigga that's from the projects of Brooklyn but acts like a fucking European is very scary to me. But it just shows you that black skin don't mean shit. And that's what been fucking us up all these years. Because he studies Europeans, man. Also, this is my shot to you African Americans that love to talk about Egypt. The original Egyptologist is the white man. Period. Aleister Crowley is also one of the ones who cracked a lot of codes in Egypt and taught them. He is also a reason why a lot of information, or should I say, he was also a high top ranking Mason. He also got a lot of information he brought to the lodges. He also was a master decoder of information. And that's why your nigga run around talking about fucking decoding. Nigga, you're cloning Aleister Crowley, nigga. You never fool me, fool. All right?
Hey, Earl.
Niggas ain't smart. That's why the fuck I tell y'all. Niggas be smart, but they ain't that fucking smart. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. When you're an African American and you try to be like a European, you automatically failed. Because they know who you are. They know who you are, but they know you don't, nigga. And that's why they was gonna laugh at your ass. All right? No matter how much money you got, they say, nigga, no matter how much money you got, you don't know the fuck you are. That's the truth. Come over here and take this oath, nigga, and bow down. Kiss the ring, fool. The Book of Hov, a celebration of the life of Hov, whatever. Just showing y'all, man. This shit means nothing. But in his mind, niggas gonna eat it up. Also, books are the new money maker. He sell 1 million books at $20 a book, $20 million. Simple. Now let's get into this other shit they keeping on the low. It is being said that Nicki Minaj is on them drugs, y'all. It is said
allegedly
that she's on drugs on the internet.
Allegedly.
Like Tony.
Allegedly.
Said, y'all. And we know these allegations coming out more than once. We know she recently came out about losing weight. But the point of the matter is, you know, the internet don't fucking play. And they're saying that this woman is on fucking drugs, y'all. They saying she's losing her mind. They saying she was going live, rambling, talking nonsense. They be in that house too much, y'all. In the video, Nicki is seen yelling about having skips. It's not clear what she's talking about, but she seems very upset over skips. Now, I know in New York, we call skips rejects, knockoff shit. Now, maybe she was tweaking about some skips she had in the house. I don't know. And it's just not Nicki. It's not just Nicki's words that were disturbing. The greatest female rapper of all time has her eyes open extremely widely as she's talking. So they also basically said she had the big eyes, meaning, you know, she's nodding out right here, but they said when she was talking and rambling, she had the big eyes. We call those high beam eyes. They say, hey, man, when you do certain drugs, your eyes dilate and they get wide. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Media takeout folks across social media are suggesting that Nicki appears to be under the influence of something.
I'm
not saying it.
I don't know
That's
what
the people saying. They saying this woman be crashing in that house, man, getting high, man. They say her boyfriend keep her high, man.
I don't know. I've been hearing that what the men be doing to the women.
But I know one thing.
Gary.
I'm gonna say this to you, Nicki. Don't end up like Whitney Houston. Don't end up like Prince. They would love to get those 100+ million back. Don't end up like Michael. Because when you rich people be in the house, it ain't hard. OD.
Again, if you want to see the rest of that, go and check them out. Right? How you doing, Gary? Now we're going to get back to Diddy. What's up? Thank you. What's up, Jay Bleezy? A Fun of Fame. He's not live, but definitely check him out. Tell him Sugar sent you. Sugar Love sent you. Right? You ran 1.3 miles. Well, all right now. Don't forget to run the extra half a mile for me. Right? An extra half a mile for me. Now we're going to get back into this, right? Run around the lake. All right. Let's get back to this news. Let's go. It's my girl Tish. Tish Tells, baby. Tish Tells. She be on it like the Green Hornet. Tish Tells be on it like the Green Hornet, baby. Now, Cassie is trying to get in protective, her mother and father in protective custody, right? And then Diddy bodyguard is mad. And then we're going to talk about Tisa and all that, his baby mom Misa and all that other good stuff. I tell you, when the rain pours, you can't stop the rain when it starts to pour. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Let's go.
So when it comes to that stuff, right? First of all, let's just take a step back, right? Cassie's family being in witness protection. But again, I think we are missing something, guys. I think we lost a step because the key term is, if anybody can fill it in, witness. Cassie is the witness. Her family is not. Why would Cassie's family be in witness protection? Not even that. Cassie's mom and dad have been spotted out in LA. Okay, now again, Diddy is believed by some to be very, very, very dangerous. And again, I don't know what he does to people around him, but the angel of death is always heavy, chilling with Diddy. Everybody he's around, it's like the angel of death just goes through. Now, some people will argue that Diddy might be like the angel of death, but I find it, and again, I am not an authority on this, but I will just say I find it very hard to believe that the person who would actually do the testimony is out chilling in LA getting ice cream with her kids and her husband is still working while your family is in hiding, because the witness is basically who they care about actually to come and testify. Okay. And also, the whole purpose of witness protection, I just want to say this, is to hide somebody. They take you, they put you in some remote town, right? You have a new identity, new face, new friends. They pay you $60,000 a year in witness protection. I know what y'all saying. Some of y'all, right? I don't know what y'all age, but some of y'all might not be making $60,000. So y'all might raise your hands and be like, I saw what the feds did. I saw what John Gotti did. Can I get in witness protection? Literally, you get paid $60,000 a year for doing nothing but living your life. They get you a house. You get security. You get all this mess. Now, the thing we need to realize about the witness protection, and this is so important, right? The purpose of witness protection is to make you disappear. New names, they're sealed by a court order, new this, new that. Cassie has always had, but after what happened with Diddy, you see what's on the blogs, you see what's in the front paper, you see what's been on my YouTube channel. This has consumed the nation. On top of that, Cassie was a huge R&B star. There is no way that Cassandra Ventura, Cassie Ventura, can go anywhere.
Hey, Puzzles, what's up, baby?
There's just no way that she can hide that face unless she plans to have reconstructive plastic surgery. Now, Cassie can hire around the clock security on her dime. She got the money. Cassie can do whatever, but actual witness protection where U.S. Marshals are actually guarding you, there's just no way. Cassie is too recognizable for it to ever work. You saw Better Call Sal, right? If you haven't, it's a spinoff to Breaking Bad. Sal was able to say he worked in the Cinnabon place because nobody knows what Sal looks like. But when you are dealing with an internet, 100% believe that they are looking into what is going on, the guilty person. So there's no way that Diddy would be indicted in secret and his lawyer not be notified, because once you are indicted, the case has to go to trial, and these are criminal charges. They can't keep that secret from you because a trial calendar has to be set, this, that, and the third. There needs to be discovery.
Yes, I'm skipping through.
List, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's just say that the grand jury indictment is underway, but the jury has not ruled to indict him. Okay. And again, to indict, they only need a shred of evidence. They don't need a whole lot of evidence because the other side isn't arguing. They can come and be like, I know for a fact Diddy did A, B, and C. The jury has to take what the prosecution is saying as true. And if they think it makes sense, they're like, okay, if this is basically what the jury says. Okay, if what you say is true, then we believe
Hey,
that
baby.
Sean Diddy Combs definitely committed a
Hey,
criminal
booby.
act, and he should be held accountable. And then the prosecution says, okay, we got an indictment. You are arraigned, you are this and that, and then you have to stand trial because it's basically up to you to convince the jury that you didn't do it. Even though I know the preponderance of the evidence is always on the prosecution, they're basically saying, literally, if what you are saying, Mr. Prosecutor, is true, then yeah, definitely he needs to be brought to trial. That's what a grand jury indictment is. So let me just say this. There is a world, to be fair, where all these rumors are true. Okay? And again, I wanted to be true more than anyone, but like, y'all, the witness protection, but the witness is out running around LA picking up her kids.
Thank you,
I
boo.
think we're missing the one person
I
that would be in
appreciate you.
hiding.
Thank you so much.
Would be the actual witness. Again, not the, and I have heard 100% that Cassie has enlisted private security. Cassie ain't playing. If any of y'all thinking y'all gonna run up on her and Alex and get some of that money, Cassie and Alex are saying, baby, you can run up and get done up. They 100% have got the state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line private security. They are still staying wherever they lay their heads at. They have not changed the routine, but they have 100% made sure that they have security everywhere, not just for the Diddy part, but also from the fact of everybody know you just got a bag. You never know what can happen, especially now. If you were rich, you'd be, hold on, get comfy. It makes me think that people like that, they're like, if you were rich, right? You, Joy, I 100% believe that Puffy, hey, Access Entertainment Productions, thank you so much for joining the channel. I appreciate that. Shout out to Access Entertainment Productions. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. If any of y'all got $4.99 a waste, just, from what I heard, we boycotting Starbucks, so, but then again, Dunkin' Donuts is the superior. Insurance on the charter school and whatnot. Even if you are owner, if there is a board of directors, and hear me out on this, if you are an owner, once there is a board of directors, the board of directors has a mandate.
You're talking about the charter school.
In the best interest of the company, not in the best interest of the owner. If there is a board of directors, that pretty much ensures that you are not the only owner. And if the board of directors sees fit, they can tell you to go sit down for as long as they want, because it's about the security of the company. We know lots of board of directors that have been ousted, that lost control, that, again, there's a bunch of minority owners, but together everybody votes to get them out of there, okay? So we see what is happening with Diddy. We see what's happening with his bodyguard. Let's talk. So Diddy and the charter school, there's more. Everything that Diddy touched,
they need to move.
Down from. Now,
hey, Shy Girl.
Like, oh, he's the owner, but it doesn't matter because Revolt TV, if Diddy is massacred in the court of public opinion, who is advertising on Revolt TV? Twitter just lost 60 million because Elon Musk gave satellites over there. So who, I actually little Brad out, is going to go to bat? Diddy needs ad dollars for Revolt TV to run. People will not have ad dollars on Revolt TV while Diddy is associated with it. He's not. I know some people have been chairmen and they sat it out and then they came back. That's not what's happening with Diddy. Diddy was calculated because he didn't realize how unliked he was. Nobody likes Diddy.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like, get him. We hate him.
Yeah.
He did it. I didn't even know what he did. And I was like, you did it. You did it.
I
was asking people, wait, so fill me in. So what Cassie say? I saw that 35-page complaint. I was like, oh my God. Put him under the...
They even, like, some stuff I can't show you, but they even have my girl Babs, right? From making a band. Babs was like, yo, like, if you see him now, because she was on another show. And they was like, yo, how do you feel? She's like, Ninja, I got a kid. He didn't care about my kid. It's like, now that the thing to this is, right, I thought I cut that music off. But even who, I mean, everybody is telling their true feelings. Columbus Short done came out, and Columbus Short was like, yeah, he tried me. He caught me in the middle of the night and told me to meet him in the hotel. I mean, everybody coming out. But, and then you got people who ain't saying nothing, right? Now, there would be the smartest people. Because even though he gave, I think he knew this was going to fall. I think he knew this was coming this way. Because they usually do. Like, it's not like they in shock. They get somewhere through the pipeline, your ass is going down. So a lot of them are not shocked. They know. They just better get ready for it. But they know. They just don't know to the extent. Revolt doesn't make money yet. It's a passion project. They're still breaking even. Girl, they ain't breaking even no more. That is going to stay passion, and that's it. They ain't even breaking even no more. What my girl? Trish done passed. Wait, Trish done passed up in here. And I ain't see my sister. I ain't see Trish. She in here. I don't see her. I don't see Trish on my end. What? Say something so I can see you. That's my sister. I don't see her. I don't know why. I don't see her. Let me see. Let me go into the YouTube for me to see her. Ah, smash it, baby. Smash it. They hid her thing. That's why I couldn't see it. They hid her. Let me tell y'all. Y'all know how, let me tell you, Trish. Well, she not been on vacation, but I gotta go in there and catch up on her. But she's another day one, right? Y'all know I always support my day ones. And if y'all ready, if y'all about that life, go check her out. Go and check her out. If you're about that life, baby. Sometime, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's action packed, baby. But she can say what she wants. She's like the sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. Y'all, she may not seem like a sweetheart when she's on that damn channel, but she's a sweetheart. Peeping. 50 Cent bought Revolt. No, 50 Cent is not buying Revolt. 50 Cent is just effing with him, you know, because they told 50 Cent to do it, right? And they told 50 Cent, do what you got to do, bro. Stay in on his ass. Stay in on his ass. And that's what happened, right? I mean, you got people coming out the woodworks. But I heard they was going to throw, I missed one when they said they was going to throw Chris Stokes' ass going under the bus. They don't throw Aaron Hall under the bus. They don't throw Michael Bivins under the bus. I'm like, God damn. I was joking, right? And I said, Snoop Dogg better call Martha, right? As soon as I caught on my Instagram, who was he with? Martha. 50 Cent is funny. Yes, he is. But 50 Cent got to be careful because the way the universe works, baby, when they come for you, they're coming for you too, right? But it was just his time, you know. He I think for the last 30 years, 30 something years, 50 had, I mean not 50, Puff Daddy had too much power. He had to knock his ass down, knock him down. But when you got that hustler's mentality, You know what I'm saying? He's going to get back up. They're not going to blackball him. Chris needs to get his. Yes, ma'am. It was something there. I'm gonna find it for you, sis. I'll find it for you, boo. But I think it's her who said it or somebody else. But I can't show everything because some of them will like probably try to come after you. I don't have the time for that. But thanks Tish for being, nice and not hitting with the copyright strikes. I thank For No Fame for not hitting you with the strikes. That's why I said I don't play the whole video. You want to watch the whole video, go over there and see them. Some people do it the correct way, right? They do it the correct way, and a lot of them do not hit you because now their face is on other channels to people who may not have seen them, which brings them bigger audiences. The ones that so quick to copy strike your behind, they don't know how many more. They figure you want to come see it, you come here, right? Yeah. So I forgot what I was saying, but I forgot what I was saying because somebody tell me what I was saying. Before I got a phone call. Oh yeah, I don't know what I was saying, but even who? Oh yeah, I was talking about the copyright people, right? So they don't know that people do like them, and they are CCs, and a lot of them, but a lot of them don't hit you with it because if people are seeing them, remember they're seeing them. I'm just doing commentary on them. So if you are seeing them, you may like them and go ahead over there, right? So some people is smart about that. Some people all about that money, but they don't understand that people have to now find you. Us smaller content creators help people find you. A lot of people they ain't never heard of Tis. So a lot of people ain't never heard of For No Fame. A lot of people probably ain't heard of a lot of people. That's one thing I do give Sean Davy Way. He doesn't strike you because people get to see him. I'm doing commentary on him. So that brings people over there. So you get to like the person who's doing the commentary, but you also get to like the person that they're showing you. The sad part is there is enough for everyone. Yeah, some people they got it too as maybe they copyright, but some people like, nah, go ahead, because it's gonna bring me people. So some people are smart about it, some people is not. But either way, that's like me. I don't copyright street. I don't copyright people. If you want to take some of it, go right ahead. But you got the people though who will take it, and them people don't even mention your. They'll take your stuff and don't even mention your name. They'll talk around you, and I'm like, that's that bullshit, right? That's that bullshit. I'm like, nah, you know my name. You better say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Okay, let's get back to this.
Jail, and make sure there's no posters in this room because we all saw the Shawshank Redemption and what that guy was doing with the spoon. Don't give him no posters. He get bare walls, and the guard better check every single day to make sure that toilet don't move because we saw life too. Also, Suge Knight says that he thinks Puffy is going down. But honestly, all jokes aside, Puffy did not realize how universally hated he was. Puffy's arrogance and his lawyer's arrogance really got the best of him. So let me cue up some stuff about what's going on in Puffy land because there's so much I want to get to. And every time I do a live, I just go off on tangents. Did y'all see the video I posted? about Cassie and Diddy, and it was supposed to be like the beginnings of a FO. Tell me Cassie wasn't discussing with them. Tell me Cassie ain't be totally discussing with Puffy. I'm just said this is the tip of the iceberg. It's all burning down, and I have my s'mores. Hit the like for God's yes for our good sis. Yes, thank y'all. Hit the like button. There's 3,000 of y'all in the chat. Hit that like button, or if you want, can you share this with people so we can grow? I have 2-3 videos that are really, really good. I did my investigation that I'm going to actually drop. But before we move on to Puffy and his bodyguard and the way he even screwed him quickly, on top of that, some of it is tied to you still staying with the company. Some of it is speculation. Okay, you got Apple stock, right? But if you're trying to get rid of all of it, it's very, very hard to move. So even though you might technically be worth $1 billion, you might have houses, but how long is it going to take you to sell that house? You might have yachts, but how long is it going to take you to sell that yacht? You might have watches and jewels and Birkins but how long is it going to take you to sell it? When it comes to actual liquid cash, most low-level billionaires, I'm not talking about the Jeff Bezos, I'm talking about like Puffy, who is like around $1 billion. At most, you have what, 400 million in actual liquid cash. So if someone wants to get 100 million, that says that they just took 1/4 of your total savings. You still got to pay tax on that money. 1/4 of your total, not even savings, net worth has been vanquished. People are saying that Puffy is experiencing a very, very hard time. Now, I know what y'all saying, but he's worth 300 million. Like, come on, that's still a lot of money. Yeah, but let's just not forget that Puffy lives a billionaire's lifestyle.
Exactly. Lifestyle.
Got 1 million kids. They all got expensive taste. Puffy rents yachts out for months at a time. Puffy, you are not going to see Puffy flying Delta first class. Puffy got private jets. Puffy got this. Puffy got that. Even though Puffy has or had a lot of money, right? Puffy's expenses are those that had a $1 billion lifestyle. For somebody of Puffy.
Yeah, exactly. People thinking, I keep telling y'all people all the time, when y'all hear, that's not their money. That is not their money. And being that Puffy took it upon himself and he tried to trap Cassie and tried to keep Cassie, he forgot that she was still an employee. Also, we read it in the documents. That was his biggest mistake. I feel you go where you want to go. You ain't going to do nothing because I own you. So he left it to where she couldn't even pursue her music because she had 10 albums to do with Puffy. So now she gets to sue Puffy and all his companies. So not just Puffy took a hit, the companies took a hit. So that's where so people might, she may have wanted 30 million. That may have been from Puffy. That has nothing to do with Bad Boys and this and that. So that's why she ended up getting so much. Because he kept her as an employee, trying to trap her. So that brings me back to a conversation that I was having yesterday, right, with somebody. But I'm going to play that after this. It's going to be a whole different show. But I keep telling people, stop calling people dumb. Stop calling people stupid. Because, baby, sometimes you think you're going to outslick the slicker and you get got. And you get got. People think because you know how to study and you pass the test, that makes you smart. That's right, baby. That's right, boo. That is, you absolutely correct. And I might have, if you want to, I'm going to have Saint Hudson come up here and talk a little bit. She know a little bit. She knows some tangents to this. But Sometimes people act stupid, they play stupid, and then that person thinking that, hey, I'm manipulating you. And I tell people that's the sprint. The marathon is who get to the finish line. So you may think you winning in the beginning. Some people sit back and wait patiently because they put things in order that you don't know about. So you may think you won the race, but you did not. Intelligence, well, intelligence means, and that person is not so intelligent. Oh, yes, they could be intelligent, and that person is dumb. No, we could be just both be intelligent. It's just that that person just sat there and pulled their cards first. I ain't take out my damn trump yet. I let you play your cards. Like they was talking about Genie Mod. People have to stop. I know it's one of the big issues that we have, but people have to stop taking people's childhood and think that it controls their whole entire life. It may control some parts of your life, and you may make dumb decisions and do certain things. Hey, little boss lady, because of your childhood, but that doesn't mean you didn't learn some things along the way. See, it's good to have your foot in both worlds, right? Both worlds, but it still equals up to the same thing. Even my man Biggie said, I'm sticking, if you sticking you, well, whoever you sticking me, then who's sticking you? People always think, oh, I am so much smarter. Nah, I learned to sit back, baby. I sit back and let you do you. Do you. Play all your cards. Do you. Then you sit back after they play their cards. Then you know what card to play. And that's how a lot of people get lost in the sauce. That's how a lot of people get lost in the sauce and they figuring out one, out, one, out, one. You know, you get to that running line and you see that real fast girl and you like, she won the race. Then out of nowhere, somebody just come out of nowhere and go, boop, and they end up winning. But the whole race, you thought that person was winning, they'd be right at that finish line. And somebody take that little courage, uh, 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 and put that foot right there, they end up losing. We've seen it happen too many times. We've seen it happen. That's why I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't let, and so we gotta stop. Oh, that person's smart. That person's manipulated. Like they can't get manipulated too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because you're a manipulator, that don't mean the Most High is so patient for a reason. Yeah, but Dad, I need you to come up, Saint Hudson. I need you to come up, honey, because I want to hear your take on this, Abu. If you got the time, I really, really, I mean, you don't have to divulge nothing, but I do know, you've been around it some of a little bit. Hey, baby, what's going on today? What's up? But I've been anxious, girl. If you got the time, put the link in. And if anybody want to come up and say something, you can hit the link. Oh, hey, my boo thing. Look at my boo thing. And look at my boo thing. Look at my boo thing. That is my new favorite. That's my new favorite happy song. Look at my boo thing.
How you been?
I sing that to my grandson. And then it makes me happy. Now I know, you've been in that for a little bit, right? And you don't have to disclose your business, but you can disclose how the business goes. Like, why is this takedown going? Like, what kind of goes on? Whatever you want to disclose that people may not know, or we may be thinking that is like it just happened. No, now this been what's happening. Y'all just didn't see it, but that's what I say. But go ahead, sis.
Well, from my
Floor is
little bit of the
yours. School
knowledge,
them, girl. School them, boo.
Diddy obviously is not the only one. It's like the industry is full of predators and all that. But a lot of times people do go into it willingly. I'm not saying Cassie did at all, but people got to understand that people do have motives. People are manipulative, like you said, but everybody's agenda is not the same. You never know how people are working. And I think a lot of them are getting scared now because all of that old stuff is being flipped. And there's no real union either watching these girls or guys, because guys again, we're taken advantage of too from the little bit that I've seen. I peeked behind curtain. I wasn't standing in there in the mix with them. You feel me? Yeah. And now after the Me Too movement and everything, people are going back and looking through their old tapes, devices, paperwork or whatever, and seeing where their chips can fall now. But the thing that I personally makes me feel icky is the ones that was like when it was like, oh, sign your name on the dotted line in blood and do a little something to get in here, and they was with it at the time, but now they're trying to play victim. But people gotta understand, you gotta separate the emotions from the facts and from you went to school for doing this type of stuff, so separate the emotions and I don't know, it's very weird. I'm happy Cassie got what she got.
I didn't go to school for that, but I think that just like a lot of impressionable people, it's like Disney kids or whatever, they do sign on for it. But I don't think that some of the things that wasn't part of the damn contract. Like, I don't know. No. Like, Cass, like, yeah, I did. I think. No, I'm just saying. I think that's why she didn't get it from no. This is my belief that being that she did sign on for this, that's why she didn't put no criminal charges there, because that's her saying, you know what, I'm not going to have this man in jail. I did allow a lot of this, right? But the thing is, I personally think that he wouldn't let her go. Remember, she owed this man 10 albums, which means I own you. He did that on purpose. And then I think she signed to do these kinky things and stuff with him. I don't think the contract stated, getting beat up, getting dragged, happen to be locked up, be in control. I think the control part she signed up for. But
no,
the other men calling the other men's services and got the service like, well, this wasn't in the contract to have. But I think because of a lot of them do know what they're getting themselves into. I think that's why she didn't do criminal charges. I think that she must have been arguing with Puffy back and forth to get out of them 10 albums, which, he probably promised her at the time, girl, we can knock that sucker out with no problem. And if you notice that he never did it with her because he knew what he was doing. So I think this was more like, I want to be free. You're going to compensate me for my time and all my money that was lost.
I'm saying, like, signing Cassie on for 10,
Go ahead, sis.
10 albums? Can you hear me?
Remember, she's 7. Remember, she's 19.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay.
But remember, she's 19. We hear you good. Remember, she's 19. And don't forget that she came, Leslie gave him to her. So they, of course, they said a lot of good things. She's 19, and then, Puffy has been quote unquote known to see whatever he can see in people and make them stars or whatever. And, with the practices and bringing stuff out of them. So that's probably what's talk. Cause remember how they used to talk about her and how she couldn't perform and she couldn't do this. So, Puffy like, well, look what they couldn't do this neither. Look what they doing now. She like, yeah. Because remember, all them years ago, he wasn't a billionaire when she got with him. So we have to remember that. He had money and power, but
it wasn't a lot of the bad boy, the bad boy curse like nonsense going around, not nonsense, but bad boy curse stuff going around when she got signed, like it is now. Like it wasn't as out. Like there was rumors, people in the streets, especially where we from, they used to say like, R&U Records. They used to call Bad Boy R&U Records, like Grape and U Records. Remember they used to call Bad Boy that. And
I got you, baby. I got you.
but when she was signed on, it wasn't as bad.
And
There's more balance
so
to it.
people keep thinking that, right? So people taking the now, even though they saying she was 19, but they keep forgetting you're not subtracting them years. Neither he wasn't a billionaire. He wasn't. He was always terrible because even Misa, even he remember she was underage. Her used to tear her up. He used to tear Kim Porter up. I don't know, but I never heard nothing with him and Chance mother. I don't know how she escaped it. I don't know, right? But he's been like that. I remember what is his name? Steve Scout. Remember the guy?
Steve Stout. Oh no,
The one the one he
the
busted
bald
the
headed
head with
one.
the champagne bar?
Yeah, Steve Stout. I used to work for him when he bought Carl's
Yeah, something
daughters, and we
Scout.
opened a nail salon in the back.
Steve
Yeah,
Scout.
yeah. hmm He got
I
into
used
it.
to
That
work with
man is
I used to work with his
mean.
mama.
Really?
I used to work with his mama. His mama's a nurse, if she's still here. His mama's a registered nurse. Beautiful lady. Beautiful. And she kept her regular job, baby. She stayed as a nurse. And also, Jazzy Joyce, her mom's a nurse too, who has to do EMS,
Mm.
right? So, right. So I used to see their mothers a lot. And she used to just to be so happy, and I'm like, after that man done bust your son head, right? But and this is like many moons ago. So I don't even know if he bust his head at the time. I think he bust his head at that time. That's why I was like, oh my God, this is his mama. But the sweetest lady, but they never left their jobs. You would never know that their children have a lot of money because they stayed right with what they was doing. They wanted to help people. They wanted to stay a nurse, and they stayed until they retired. They kids did not retire them. So
It's probably a
and
reason
that's
for that because
crazy. But
they probably had
again,
to put the stuff in their mother's name because the Diddy did that a lot too. Put a lot of stuff in his mother's name. Maybe that's why they kept their job.
oh yeah, Y- that was the next thing. Get out my head. You starting to be like Kevin now. I can't stand y'all. Right? Get out my head. Every time I get ready to say something, or he get ready to say something, he be like, "Get out my head." I was going
Get
to
out of
say,
my
we
head.
know that when you got a lot of that money, he is not broke as you think he is, because he done put a lot of that a lot of places. But as I was talking about, right, I want to hear what is your view on Quincy? Quincy.
Jones or his son?
No,
'Cause-
his son. His son. Well, all
Oh,
this
whether
going
that's
on now.
his?
No, we already know that's Albie
Because
Shaw's son, but that's
oh,
Albie Shaw's son. But he adopted him. But I'm saying the position
yeah.
that he's in. How do you feel about that?
I feel like that must be very difficult for him. Extreme after what happened to their mother, because I heard the twins moved in with Kamara. But after what happened with his mother, and then Diddy like being a bonus father, but doing so much. I think Diddy likes to have people on a string. So I feel like Quincy is just another one that's on a string, and he's caught in a sticky situation. And he signed a lot of contracts too. That now looking back on it, he probably wanted to sign. And I would get, if I was him, I would get an attorney and find the
I
quickest way, business wise, to get away from
I don't
from
think he's gonna do none of that. I don't think he's gonna do none of that. I think that because he was born into it. Remember, he was born into it before Puffy was Puffy. Remember, Albie Shaw was before Puffy. He was the heartthrob,
hmm
right? So Albie Shaw was out there doing Albie Shaw, and then the intern grew up and took your took your woman, right? The
Yeah, that's
intern grew
crazy.
up and took your woman and your kid. But I know, but remember, this is Come on, we all know Albert Shaw from back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that being that he was born in, so I believe being that he was born into it, I think when if he did speak to his father, and it's nothing like Puppy could do that his father didn't tell him. But I think because I be writing imaginary letters to him, asking him to be my big brother. I think he deserved Big Brother of the Year every year, right? I think because Christian is grown now, but I think he took that sacrifice to make because he knows the business to watch over his siblings. And then I think that he's not going to separate because now his mom's is not here, and he cannot afford to go at it with Puppy because Puppy can. Them kids, the twins are not 18 yet. I think they might turn 18 this month, or they turn 17, one or the other. But he still could take them girls and go, and he's not able to see his sisters or watch them. So I think that Albie should have like kind of had been quiet because you throwing your son under the bus. Because I think that if something happens with them girls or his brother, Quincy gonna be the one take him down.
You really think so? I
You're
wonder
gonna
how
see a
much Quincy
whole
is
different side of
doing.
Quincy
I
because
hope he has some investments on the
Quincy is
side,
fine,
like
but
that's
Quincy,
like gas stations or something that got nothing to do with music that Puffy don't know about. I hope he has some investments on the
no
side.
Quincy, mm-mm, nah Quincy. All Quincy stuff is independent. Quincy never went through Puffy. Quincy got songs coming out all the time. Bad Boys, none of that is attached to nothing. He is far from dumb. Remember, his father is Albie, right? His father is Albie, right? And then so people knew him since he was born. Now, if you look at all of his songs, that he's all independent. That's why it's not plastered everywhere. He didn't want to see he sign no deal. So he got that separate. But I believe that because he loved his mother so much, he has always been there for his siblings. And then being that he knows how the game goes, and now his mother is not here, he's putting up with that just for his sisters. But the minute something happened to one of his mama kids, after he done vowed to his mama, I'm going to take care of them, you're going to see a whole different Quincy.
How old is Quincy now?
But I think Quincy's like 35,
Oh, okay, so he's good and grown.
34, 35. Yeah, he's good and grown. But if you look at like his page, that's all you see, him and his sisters. He even taught them how to drive. He's at every event. I mean, a lot of things he has. That's another reason why he's always been with Puppy. That's where his brother and sisters are at. So he
He
is
has to
that
keep
older
that.
brother for real. And being that
How
he
they
knows the business, you know, and he seen a lot of stuff, but it's nothing he can do because Puppy is still their father. So that means he can go where he want to go with them girls. And then now he don't have no contact with them. That would drive him crazy. At least he could be the eyes.
exactly. And Puffy knows that everyone's eyes
Like
are on
he's
his
their
kids.
protector. Right? He's their
And I don't know,
but I
I
think
think I'm a little delayed. Hold on,
nothing.
let me see. I'm gonna come out and go back in because I think I'm a little delayed on my end.
All right, baby. I'm gonna put the link back in so you don't have to search for it. Okay. Now Danielle said, I believe that too. I've always felt that Quincy is yeah. And I was saying that the other day. He's a mama. Quincy's a mama boy. That's why, yeah, he'll roll with Albie Shore, and he still got three siblings from Albie Shore. He'll roll with them and all that other stuff, but his main thing is Christian and them twins. Even though he loved all of his siblings, and he watch out for all of them, but the ones that come from his mama, hmm, hmm, and hmm. But till she get back up here, I'm gonna let this play a little bit because, honey, Misa's fed up too. First baby mama fed up. God damn it. But let's go.
These expenses, and you don't know when your next dollar is coming from because his album flopped. All he really does have is revolt, and I'm sure he has investments here and there, but Puffy is very loud about his investments. He's not like a silent investor, right? De Leon Tequila is trying to dump him.
No, he's
right?
dumped.
Let me just
he's dumped. He's dumped already.
Let's
oh
see.
yeah, isn't that something?
God's Handmaiden Speaks 23. Thank you so much for becoming a member.
Isn't that crazy how they pimped the shit out of Puffy though? Because didn't Puffy have everybody thinking Ciroc was his, De Leon was his? They said to him, your services are no longer needed. Bye. And he couldn't do nothing because it never belonged to him. He was the hype man all this time.
You're never gonna see who's really in charge.
He made them billions. He made them billions of dollars, right? And they didn't need no advertisement, no commercials, no nothing. Puffy did it all. At every party, it was there, Ciroc. He was making the new flavors. I mean, he was doing everything. They had to pay for shit, and they got their money like Puffy. Bye. And this is not even because of the suit. This because he pissed them off before all of this dropped. Ciroc already had dropped them. Then they say he can keep De Leon, and he act like De Leon was his, but come to find out that wasn't his neither.
Owned by a black man. Remember he used to say
he was fronting all this time.
Mm-hmm.
But vote doesn't even belong to him.
Nope. Sean John doesn't belong to him either. He sold the company, but he remained on the board. And you know, I saw Sean John and Rockaway bed sets.
Not no more.
And TJ Maxx. Do you know those little like bag bed sets? You know, when you get the comforter, the sheets, and pillow.
But they are not even selling it anymore. I mean, they can't fully blackball him because this storm will be over, right? This storm will be over. Because, you know, he's going to go into quote unquote therapy. You know, he's going to take all the steps that he needs to take, quote unquote, to his publicist, whoever's talking to him right now, you know. But sometimes life, the powers that be when you're in that industry, whatever, it just all goes together. Sometimes they got to knock your ass back down. That's why people stop getting so, like you so high up there. Something going to knock your ass back down to reality.
Yeah.
So he back to reality like a mofo. So the rest of them are scared. Like
people, they said they're speculating that it's because the last album went plastic. It went like wood, and so like the powers that be, like you said, had to knock him down a peg and remind him who he is. Just a nigga from Mount Vernon.
He's from Harlem, but
he from Mount Vernon. He was born. I don't care where he was raised. He was born in Mount Vernon, Westchester. Okay.
Let me try. He's a Harlem boy, and people forget his father was down with Luke, that Lucas guy, right? His father was he right taking after his daddy. Was it John Lucas, whatever his name is, but that big time drug dealer? His daddy was right with him. Yes. Hell, we all need therapy. Then people are crazy, just at different levels. Nah, but his therapy gonna be special, Jackie. his gonna be special. He gonna see the light, right? His therapy gonna make him see the light. He gonna be doing public apologies. You know, he thought by giving some of them back their masters that it was gonna make them happy, but he didn't give everybody back their masters after he done drained all the money out of it, you know. Then like, here, I don't know, you may get pennies now, but you can have it. You know, I got the millions off of it. You could take these pennies and go about your business. Yeah. We can't hear you, sis.
I say yeah, and it's the Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's the smaller artists too, and they had to like sign it with a bunch of stipulations and all this other NDAs. But NDAs don't protect you from illegal activity. I hope people know that.
And
But
I
it's
just
like,
want to
why
say,
would
disclaimer: all this is alleged, but Cassie never signed an NDA. Haha. People don't. I'm gonna show that too. Remember,
and she is.
remember, this is before. This was before he was a monster, but this before he obtained the $1 billion. So 20 something years ago, they wasn't talking about NDAs like they're talking about it now. So
Yeah.
Cassie can talk about it because she don't have an NDA.
I don't think they
What he
thought
should have
social
did.
media was gonna get this big, or like people, like the public was gonna have such a ear to the streets and be so closely. And I never thought I never think that they thought that TV was gonna go down. Like regular good old fashioned cable box television would go down the way it did, because that's where all the power controls. Because
Mm-hmm.
you control the media, you control just about everything. You control people consume what they think. You can
Mm-hmm.
manipulate their minds. You could like get into these offices and bully the people. But now that the public has so much control over that, he can't go into the everyday person with like 10,000 followers, and he can't just bum rush their house and be like, "Well, I'm gonna get you fired." I was like, "Nigga, please." Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he used to be able to do it, like CBS, NBC, MTV, and BT, especially, and stuff like that. He can't do that anymore. People don't even listen to the radio the way they used to.
Nope. Nope. Like sometimes I gotta clock off of here because I'm like, listen, I'm paying for these damn channels. I'm on YouTube. Let me go watch. I'm paying for this shit every damn month. Let me go watch a movie. I'm like, all that money, I may get 1 to 2 movies throughout the whole month. Let me clock off here. I've been paying for this shit, and I'm gonna watch it, right?
Yeah,
Because
like that opening.
it be going down on YouTube.
Things are like, yeah, it does. Oh, God.
Like the
That's a
opening.
story. But like the opening year for Beyonce's movie didn't do as good as they thought it was gonna do. These the these like what is it? The fragrances that her and Rihanna came out with. I mean, nothing does as good as these celebrities. Celebrities do not have the same control as they did at all. They're much like, it's
Because,
crazy. Whoever's above
because
Diddy is like, his album, his last album made nothing.
But I heard it was good actually. So I don't know. I have to check it out, right? I have to check it out and see where did it go. 'Cause a lot of people say it was good because they was bragging about a couple of songs that he made. The one with Tiana, whatever Tiana, one who got a divorce from that man, and then they said the one with he did talking about Kim, right? And I'm like, see, that's what I'm saying. That I feel sorry for poor Quincy because he like, damn, my mom's my sister, my mom's my sisters, you know. But I think he gonna see the other side of that Gemini baby. He gonna see the other side. The other twin gonna come out. He only seen one. He ain't seen the twin yet, but that twin gonna come. And that's like uh Kanye went to sleep a billionaire, woke up not a billionaire. I keep trying to tell people this money do not belong to them. People think the money does not belong to them. And majority of the money that they do have, they make you give it back to them in the form of you got to buy these clothes. You got to buy $1,000 shirt. Most of them don't want them clothes, but that's their way of you making you give them the money back. You got to buy these cars. So we're thinking, oh, they got exotic cars and nice clothes. No, that's them keeping the money where it's supposed to be. And none of them names
Yeah.
belong to us. That belongs to the people they want the money to go to.
And even
So,
on those lesser
and then
levels, like
people
the
and they
lower
can't.
levels, like the artists on stage and stuff like that, they everything they have is given to them. They are like literally puppeteering for the top of the pyramid. Even
They're
Diddy's a
slaves.
puppet, but like he's a puppet that
Yeah.
controls the lower puppets.
Yeah.
Like they even puppeteers, like the cars, like you said, the cars, the houses, the clothes. None of that belongs to them. They like when I worked, because I moved from music to fashion, which is like music, fashion, and even sports are all kind of intermingled, and like acting and stuff like that. They're all it's the same. I thought I was doing something. I wasn't. It's the same shit because they feed into each other to control the masses, like the public. So all that stuff, these people they would try to pay me in product. I don't want
Right.
product. You see it with even the YouTubers. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna feed my family and pay my bills if you give me a bunch of purses, bags, and makeup and stuff? No, like no. You can't.
I didn't ask for a goodie bag, damn it. I ain't no kid. I will.
But they know how to control people. Wear this so
I ain't
that we
asked for
can
the
get
Happy
them all to
Meal,
buy this.
damn it.
Dry this so we can get them
And
all to
then
dry
you got to
this.
still
Like,
spend your money. And again, and like I said, this world period is fit for the strong, right? So whoever is smart, remember they always said since back in the day, it's a new dummy born every day, right? So that's why it doesn't stop. And I keep trying to tell people all the time, it's not about you. You may know. That doesn't mean the next person know. They're new to this. That's why you have to keep on these type of subjects. And people, oh, I'm smart. No, that's you. It's a new dummy every day, and that new dummy may be your kid. And I'm sick of people. I'm sick of arguing with people because they swear they know everything, right? And the people who's not physically out there, like doing stuff, they got the most fucking mouth. But you ain't out there in them streets. So why do you always we don't care what you got to say. That's why these kids don't care what you got to say. Because you ain't saying it to them and you already got them classified as whatever. And you can classify them as what you want. But they going to do them and they ain't going to change their terrible. I'm like, listen, when you know better, you do better. Right? A lot of these kids, if they just have some, you would have to prove that you was with these kids and you done something with these kids and none of them changed. All these people sit back with all this knowledge. I'm like, what's your knowledge for? That's like even sitting at these tables at these meetings. I always get out and I walk out. You have a lot of conferences but about these kids, girl, all the time. It never.
You try to keep your peace. They try to take you back to the old you. They try to keep your peace.
You ain't lying, because I'm physically with the kids and they get a lot of money off these kids, but ain't around the kids. So you getting let's do something to stop the violence. But you ain't out there when the kids who does the violence, your ass ain't out there. So where the money going? Well, you put these programs together, it's beautiful. But the ones who's actually doing it, our time schedules are different. While we're up there sleeping, how they say the freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. You're home. That's when these things are taking place. They done stayed up all night. They getting high. They getting drunk. They, doing what they do. We're sleeping. So the money is not going to. So your job is to meet them where they're at. You don't want to meet them where they at. They want to deal with kids that is dealable. But the money is not going for the kids that are good kids for now. The money is going for the violence, the ones that stop the violence and helping them, and they need somewhere to go for them to start. The money not going to them, so I have to walk out because they got a lot to say, but nothing to say. And people like to go back and forth. I'm like, right? Like I had to get into it. This girl yesterday. I'm gonna show that video later. I was telling people, stop trying me, okay? Because I speak for the people. Email. I don't speak for myself. I speak for the people. Right? I speak for the people. I don't speak for myself. So
and that's the thing too.
We had a conversation.
So much money, not even just from like charities and like outside charities feeding in, and so they can get their write-off for the end of the year. But even the government And like, whether it's the community, the children, or wherever, pets even, these
Yep.
organizations have close to nothing. They're using the cheapest products. They're not paying, they can't pay their staff the way they want to, but they get so much. Don't just tell me it's to keep the lights on and to pay for, you know, the lease on the building. Where's this money going? What you driving out of here in Benzes and stuff? The upper
I
echelon.
told you, I walk out the meetings. I tell you, I got to walk out, like Lord. Well, just before I go on down there with the devil and stuff. Let me go. I want to meet my maker. Let me get on. Let me get up on out of here. Goodbye. Time they look, I am gone. What's up, Maderi? But they had a conversation, right? Are you on here twice? Okay, boo. Right? They had a conversation, and I want to show it, right? And they were like, well, what is a high value woman? Right? So everybody gave their point of view. Well, you know me, I'm going to be different, right? I'm like, there is no value on me. Can't nobody put a value on me. Fuck is you. You understand? Well, a person who do this and who do nah. No, you put the value on yourself. So if you high level, as they call it, that means you did it to yourself. If you low level, you did it. The fuck, who is you? You just as human as me. That's why the kids is not getting nowhere, and people that's effed up ain't getting nowhere, because you can't put a value on people. People go through their ups and they go through their downs, their ups and their downs. Your job is to help inspire them, put some of that, that they can still be good people. Money doesn't make you happy. A lot of these billionaires, all they care about is making more money. They don't care about people. They don't care about humanity. But at the end of the day, it still belongs to you. I be damn, I'm gonna let somebody tell me what I am. And well, in society, fuck society. Y'all know I don't give no F's person. I wish I would let anybody what I am. What the fuck is you? What if I say I don't like what you do, and you low class to me? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm a doctor. That's like somebody saying being a doctor, right? Well, damn, you a doctor, but you can't help me in this law case, though, doc. So to me, you low value. You know what I'm saying? I need a lawyer. You're a doctor. To me, you low level. You know what I'm saying? Well, so stop letting people tell you what you are. You are what you are. You be in your own zone. I tell people we all human. Don't come for me, because then I'm gonna find. Let's talk about you. What make you so great? Now, what if I take everything you said and tell you ain't shit? Oh, yes, I am. But no, you think you are. Like, no, stop letting people put these tags and stuff on. You're a human fucking being. There is no higher or lower. It's just you. Yeah, you got more money, fine. But if I'm happy, I'm happy. That doesn't make them happy, because they always got to look after snakes. They always got to, remember, they got to worry about paying their bills the same way we do. Now, look at Puppy right now. Went from a billionaire. But when you add them big lawns and people cutting the grass, the taxes, the people who work for him, they all that got to be paid. That's why they constantly have to work also.
Yep,
More money,
they live
more
check
problems.
to check the same. Exactly. And they live check to check. That's another thing I learned from behind the curtain, is that they all live in check to check, just like everybody else. Because when your money gets bigger, your bills get bigger too. So at the end of the day, they still wondering how they gonna make it through the next month, just like the everyday average person. Really here, and then when I think about it more, I'm like, well, shit. Everybody in America, sometimes like we need to be looking and seeing how the rest of the world is doing, because we're doing better than most on this planet. Whether people choose to believe it or not, they'll be like, oh, that's not true. But no, if you here in the States, you don't know how fortunate you are. There are literally people running for their lives with their babies in their hands right now. They're literally babies with nothing walking the streets in some countries with no clothes or nothing. Like, we don't know. Making their shoes out of like old bottles, like water bottles and stuff. Like we don't know how good we have it. We really don't.
But for some of them, they still happy because they ain't got to deal with the government.
Yep.
They figure at the end of the day, God said you need food, you need clothing, you need shelter. He gave you 4 basic needs. He didn't say what type of food to eat. He said food. He didn't say what type of shelter, and he didn't say what type of clothes. He said these are your 4 basic needs. Long as your 4 basic needs are being met, you good. You good. If you and this person got the same t-shirt and you feel that you are nobody because that t-shirt has a name on it, you are defeated as a person because it's the same t-shirt. You're paying for somebody else's name that you don't know.
And they being
exactly.
You sitting there with like, oh, so I gotta have Jordans, or I gotta have, like you said, like lacrosse, or like polo or something like that. Like, you being manipulated. You are. At the end of the day, and we all are. And it's
so some people, and they live longer. If you see the people, they live longer because they're growing their own food, or they eat. And they eat, and they predominantly eat the same thing, right? So their diet is technically better than ours, right? Technically, it is. They're eating, and a lot of them live long lives, and we thinking they poor and hungry. And here we go in the hospital with all these bills because either too much grease, too much salt, too much this, too much that. Well, they making their food, they living long, and even though they little huts or whatever, but they living.
Sure, let me tell you something.
And they ain't thinking about the stuff.
My homegirl, where we from, it's a lot of international people. Most people are either first or second. Most people are either first or second generation. And I had an African homegirl who told me once that the Mormons would come to her village, do like build a community center, build up a well because they felt bad for them because they had to walk all the way to the river and get the water and all that stuff. And they would come. Take a bunch of pictures. The people would smile, take a bunch of pictures with them. Like, thank you for building this well. As soon as them white folks left, they would tear all that shit down. They keep the money. As soon as they
because a lot because they do that to. They're like, nah, ninja, because they already know. Like, you didn't come this. First of all, they already know what these Mormons is about. You know, like, nigga, nah, we good. You don't own us. You ain't do nothing for us. We gonna go right back. And again, they live longer because that's their exercise. All that walking, we make like shit. They get to walk. They muscles is good from picking up that stuff and carrying that stuff. That's why a lot of them old ladies end up they be strong as shit. Like, you ever see some of them Chinese people? I know I do, and they be 90 years old. I'm like, well, damn, I'm embarrassed. They still picking up these bags, moving. I know, right? I be like, damn, how old is you? They be like 90. I'm like, shit. What? They still out
women
there.
Women don't go into menopause until they're in their like
in the
60s
morning,
or
doing their little Tai Chi and moving. Yeah, and we thinking, oh, we so good over here. They're like, shit, we in nature. That's God. That's God's prize anyway. It's nature. That's his well possessed prize. You can't outbeat that. You can't outbeat that. Wait, so does their frivolous spending habit? Yeah. So again, let's see what else, because I want to get to the part when she speak upon Misa, right? Because baby, you can't stop this rain.
Oh my God, I heard
Poppy, baby.
Misa Hilton. We used to hear stories about. I remember when I used to watch that before you begin. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, because she was in that video. She was in a hot tub with the 2 little buns in her hair, and I remember hearing a story about how she got punched in her face by Puppy, and her face was covered with blood. And every time I saw her in that video, I was young, like when that video came out, like maybe 10, 11 or something like that. I just could always remember like the stories of Misa getting beat up.
No, we heard it too, because most of the videos were made. People don't know this, but with Puff Daddy, when they did the Biggie, and then when they did the Mary J. Blige, people don't know it's the same door. That's Daddy-O's house, right? And then even when D came from the video, the one Dr. Dre beat up, they was people don't know that's all Daddy-O's house. Daddy-O used to live a couple blocks from. Remember, he was the hot one, and he got the before they had the money. Daddy-O done rebuilt the house and everything. And like my daughter's father was like the next, but the house, you know how the houses are. They're not spaced out like other places. They're like right next to each other, right? So, and I'm like, yeah, a lot of talk was done then, right? And then somebody was saying something about Big Addy that had to cut their ass real short. They was like, oh yeah, Biggie stole somebody's style. So, see, people, this is why I don't argue with people, because you're going by what you've read. I'm telling you, when I fully invested in what I say, that's because this is what I know. That means I had to be there. You know, I was there. I'm like, Biggie always did that. Before this person was out first. They're not just, the man used to freestyle all the time on the corner. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? But again, people want to keep changing and rewriting history. They want to keep changing it. That's why they don't want to talk to regular people. They like to talk to people that's already in the industry. So whatever narrative they want to run, they can run. But listen, we still, thank God, a lot of us are still living. Nah, a lot of them was in school with us. A lot of us, we know them. Just so happened they became artists. So we remember them in the schools or on the block. That's what all of them was doing beatbox, on the spot, rapping, having fun. A lot of the stuff that they're saying, I'm like, no, that didn't happen. No, they forgot this. For certain things, these people in the business, they forget certain key things. But you literally had to be there to see it or to understand these things. But we're gonna let her finish. And like I said, anybody want to have something to say? Oops, the link is there. I done messed up.
Also, thank you so much, guys. Hands Maiden Speaks. Says Access Entertainment Production says thank you for being brave enough to share the truth. I love the hot tea. Thank you. I love what you did with that. But yeah, I love what you did with that, But all like jokes aside, right? We need to actually just remember Puffy's lifestyle is very, very expensive. And while 300 million to me and my lifestyle will probably last me until I pass away. I say probably because I'll be sitting there like hold on. I'll be sitting there like just be sitting there for no reason in my bathrobe everywhere on the private jet. Are we seeing the private island or not? We need the private island. For a fact I will be acting a fool, right? But it would probably last me till the end of my life, and I'll be able to pass, at least I would hope, half of it to my family when I pass away, right? Puffy got a lifestyle where I am willing to bet his expenses alone with the private jets, with this, with the houses, with this, taken care of, all his side Jones, all the people on the earth, whatever. I would bet that he is spending somewhere between 9 and 17 million a year. So
now more than that. More than that.
You see 200 or 300 million and you're spending 9 and 17 million a year, you might even be spending 25 million a year just on your lifestyle and the lifestyle of all your children. Then 300 to 400 million don't seem like that much. It's almost like every year you spending 25,000 and you got 300,000 in the bank. Yeah, year one, that seems like a lot. But around the time you hit year 6 or 7, baby, you getting scared. And who is Puffy without his money? Yo, Sarah Hinman Baller. Thank you. You said there is no way I would let a high net worth individual, right? Have 50 million in cash. That cash isn't making him any money. Exactly. Again, when it comes time to liquidate assets, it doesn't happen quickly at all. And if it does on the off chance happen, it means that like you sold your $20 million house for 10 million, or you sold
now this computer want to explode.
Giving somebody that much over publishing rights. If he makes a transfer now, after all these allegations have been, then the court will just look at him as him trying to transfer or hide assets. And then the other lawyer will put a freeze on all his assets. And whatever he transferred would also be frozen until the case is resolved. But even if he did it before, I just don't think he would trust his children at all. Diddy don't seem like the trusting type. Super shady, grimy people don't trust at all because they would do it. Okay? On top of that, his mom, maybe, but according to his bodyguard, Gene Dill, right? You got to watch his interviews. Diddy don't got no respect for his mom at all. Oddly enough, there's a lot of pictures of his mommy with white fingernails. Now, I'm not saying
Lordy,
he was on some Shakespearean, because you know all Shakespeare plays in with somebody loving on their mama, right? I'm not implying anything like that. What I am saying is it lets you know what happened in Diddy's childhood, that you are basically making every woman you're with wear the type of nail polish that your mommy prefers. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Zanelle Kinlaw, you said, hey, Tisa, love your hot tea. Thank you so much, Zanelle. Thank you. IMC Brown, thank you so much for, thank you, yo. Sarah Chapman spent the Thanksgiving holidays with Diddy. She spent the Thanksgiving holidays with Diddy. If you guys don't know, she unfollowed Cassie. Everybody in Diddy's family unfollowed Cassie except for Misa and Justin. And I got some tea on that. I'm gonna drop the video today.
That's what we will see, girl.
But I'm gonna drop the video today. Hey,
that's
Sarah,
right. That's why we here, girl.
For the sticker. Also, if you guys, we boycotting Starbucks. If y'all want to drop me at $4.99 for this month membership, I'm just saying. Maybe I can upgrade to actual Dunkin' Donuts instead of drinking that yucky coffee that comes out in espresso. Anyway, y'all, let's get into the Sarah Chapman theme, because there is so much.
Oh, that's the other baby mama?
There is and also, am I missing anybody else? There is so much beef with that. Hey, wait, Sarah, have you been a member for 20 months? Hey, Chrissy Fields, hold on. We're about to get into this, but let me just say thank you to everybody that's showing me love. Chrissy Fields, girl, thank you for buying me. I guess my struggle coffee.
Yeah, I know the Wi-Fi acting up. So
he treated Sarah Chapman so bad. Sarah Chapman even had to do an interview with Essence, explaining the mess that Kim Porter and Puffy took her through. But actually, it was only Puffy. Kim Porter was just minding her business, being pregnant. And Sarah Chapman was taking jabs at Kim Porter through Essence magazines and interviews, talking about, no, she was talking about this time a woman that was 6 or 7 months pregnant with twins. No, Kim took away my voice, so this is the only way I'm going to have my say. Girl, save that energy for Puffy. But like every true bottom B, she is standing by Puffy. She is unlike Cassie's post. Not unlike, but she has unfollowed Cassie. Apparently, she's mad. Now, I'll say one thing. It seems like Sarah always did every single thing that that Puffy told her to do. In that case, and everybody says that Sarah Chapman, before all this mess happened between Kim Porter and Sarah and all this other stuff, everybody said that Sarah was super, super sweet and super, super level-headed. So in that way, she kind of does sound like a Cassie personality. The way everybody says that Cassie was super sweet, super calm, super level-headed, and Diddy had her out there. Y'all know, if you haven't read the complaint, please read it, because the newspaper articles don't do it justice. There's so much they leave out. If you don't want to read it, I did a live on it. The dramatic reading, right? So anyway, right? So Diddy was doing all this stuff with Sarah. So some people are saying that Sarah is a Cassie that's not ready to leave. And you know what? I 100% believe it, because Sarah, first of all, if anybody prior to this wanted to catch Diddy's eye, baby, all you had to do was get your gay bestie to say he was your boyfriend. Matter of fact, judging by the things I've heard about Diddy, and I'm going to make a video about that, just get your gay bestie. Diddy might like a 2-for-1 deal, but literally all you have to do is get your gay bestie and act like he is your man. And Diddy will be on you, because apparently Diddy and his ego and what he liked to do, Diddy didn't like just
allegedly
comfortable. Apparently, the word on the street is Diddy likes taking other people's things. He likes defiling. He likes stealing other people's girls. Right? So, at the end of the day, Sarah was dating Tupac. Sarah was dating Tupac. That was Tupac's girl. Diddy came in and took Pac's girl. That's why, what was it? Tupac came out with Hit 'Em Off. First off, FUB and the clique you came, West Side. Listen, that's why he came, when he was like, F Bad Boy and the staff, a record label, and an MF the crew. Yo, Diddy was a puffy. Listen, Diddy was doing. Anyway, he got Sarah Chapman. You left Pac. You left Pac in order to be puffy. I'm trying to get this. Camera's bothering me so much. Y'all, don't worry. I've heard. Listen, all the people that say I need a more professional setup, I want you to know, I see you. I hear you. I don't give a F. Stop that. Y'all gonna get this rinky dink on, what is it? On toothpicks, right? Doing what I can, camera angle, until after the holidays. There is news to be reported. I just want to say. Okay, so. Oh, God. Anyway, right? Just got another thing, right? Y'all go listen. All right, I see you. I hear you. Shut the F up. Ain't anything changing. It's always going to be over here. We mumbling, we mispronouncing words, we doing all that, and you still going to get this gossip work, okay? Chrissy Phil said, it's fine. All right, Chrissy's like, stop messing with the microphone, because y'all know the whole time I'll be like, hold on, guys, just a little technical difficulty. Okay, so let me get back to it.
Yeah, girl, get back to it, girl. Get back to it, girl.
So once he sold Sarah from Pac, and apparently Pac really, really likes Sarah. Sarah's a beautiful girl, and she got like a nice demeanor, even though now I think she is literally the next contestant of Surviving Diddy. Okay, since she's been with Diddy, she has not once had any other men. She don't go out unless Diddy give her permission to.
What?
She just, all she is doing is being a mother to Chance, just like Kim Porter, and just like Cassie. And you know,
not me.
Let me find this picture quick and show it to y'all. I heard a lot of rumors. Also, just side note, let's move off of Sarah Chapman, because I'm going to talk about Cassie before I forget. I heard a lot of rumors that like Diddy, he's so sick that the people he wants to have children, that want to have children, he don't want to have kids with them. He has kids with someone else. And the people that don't want children, he basically forces them to get pregnant. Case in point, look at Gina. Y'all remember the girl Tasha K interviewed that was dating a billionaire and had carpet in her house, talking about, I don't care, I don't need Diddy to support me. And I said, all right, you don't need Diddy to support you, but
and Misa said, I'm going. Don't forget, guys, Street Talk Podcast /entertainment is my new channel, where it's going to be nothing but interviews and shorts. Please, guys, if you are not subscribed to that channel, subscribe to that channel. That channel will only be interviews. If anybody would like to tell a story, I don't care what type of story, and if you want your voice to be heard, Street Talk would be the channel for you, right? It's going to be uh a podcast slash YouTube channel. If y'all be nice enough, Jackie is going to put the Street Talk a link in there. Please hit on that link, cause baby, and then I'm gonna take these interviews on the street. You never know who I'm gonna interview. And again, if you guys got a story, please DM me and say, hey, I would like to tell my story. That's what that channel is for. Strictly interviews and stories, right? Hopefully it will inspire somebody or whomever, But please support that channel and hit the link. I'm trying to get to 20 subscribers today. I'm trying to get to 20 subscribers. Thank you. Oh, I meant to. Y'all know that when I stop the thing and say that is the church announcements. That's the church announcements. Let's go.
Diddy to at least get rotor. What do you call it? At least rotor rooter. Who's the person that cleans the carpet? You article, and it was from back in the day, and I thought I would share it with y'all. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Angel.
Here is Cassie. Now, I'm going to read you the article that accompanied this, because apparently when this went on social media in 2000, I don't know, I'm going to see the date. Actually, hold on, I got the date right here. I'm like, I don't know. Who did research? That would be me. Hold on, when was this article? I think this article was like 2012, 2013, 2014 at the latest, right? Cassie had posted this picture on Instagram. Nobody had seen her in months. Cassie had posted this picture on Instagram. And let's read the articles, because the article got tea in it. All right. So Cassie posted this picture on Instagram. And as you can see, we do not know, oh my God, for everybody, wish the Patrice Project a happy birthday. You have been a member for 16 months, mama, and happy birthday. You said you're the only YouTuber I watched during my birthday weekend, giving us the facts with humor. My heart breaks for the victims. My heart breaks for the victims too, but you know what? And I swear they're going to get justice. Everybody is going to get justice. Yes, the victims went through a lot, but baby, don't cry. Like, I'm not crying for the people that get justice. I'm crying for the millions of people that are going through a Diddy-like situation, that don't got the money to leave, don't got the resources, don't have the public support, and don't have the love of self is not strong enough yet. Instacart shoppers. If you've ever sent your boyfriend, husband, brother, cousin, uncle, father, quick, where we at? Oh, Naz, thank you so much, Naz, gorgeous, thank you so much. Look at Cassie. She 100% looks pregnant. So much so that when she posted this picture and people hadn't seen her in a while, every radio station in the world was posting about it. Now, a lot of this has been scrubbed from the media, but I found this post by K97.5. They said, "Is Cassie pregnant by Diddy?" Well, according to her recent picture on Instagram, it looks as though Cassie's nose has spread, as well as her upper stomach area has gotten bigger. Low and see for yourself. Again, this blew up all over. Now, in the comments, there's a bunch of speculation. She looked pregnant to me. She looked this. She looked that. But to be serious, right? Cassie looks 100% pregnant. So I thought I'd scour, and it's like, yeah, I do believe the rumors that Cassie was pregnant by Diddy. And it makes me think, Darlene Bolton, thank you so much for becoming a member. And Angela Hardick, thank you so much. Angela, girl, we've been rocking for a minute. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And also, Wes Emerson, thank you so much for the super sticker. It makes me believe that she was 100% pregnant. Now, why is this important? One, clearly, if she is pregnant, the baby didn't come to term. Two, you can't tell me she don't look pregnant in spit. Look at the stomach area. It's ballooning out. Like, there's just no way. That is not a burger. That is even on the sides, right? Okay, that is even on the sides. But if you look very, very closely at the ears, the cheeks, everything, she looks 100% pregnant. Now, think about this pregnancy. This was around the time the freak offs had to happen every week, whether Cassie wanted them to happen or not. Now, I know it's hard for people to believe, but Cassie is not people to believe, but yes, she was victimized by Diddy, but they also developed a trauma bond. If what Cassie is saying can be believed, Cassie really thought that she couldn't survive or make it or even do anything without Diddy. He broke her, made her codependent, and a million people are like, she's like Diddy's slave. Okay? That's what people said. So if you take that into an account, it makes sense, the rumors I've been hearing, and it makes sense the fact that Cassie tried to get pregnant several times. Because think about it. This person in your mind is your abuser, but you also need them. You guys have trauma bonded. You have to have F-offs, every week without fail, to the point of she would be violently ill, throwing up from anxiety, doing all this stuff. Diddy didn't care. She had to perform no matter what. She even said the thing that he was standing on her, yelling when she was like in the toilet. She couldn't even stand up. Get up, it's freak off time, blah. And she literally was forced to continue with it. Whatever happened in those freak offs were so beyond the pale, so disgusting, so vulgar, right? That Cassie couldn't, but for whatever reason, she felt like she couldn't say no, right? But according to some sources, what stopped the freak offs? What was the only reprieve to someone that is your biggest tormentor, but also they've broken you to the fact that you think you can't live without them and there is no life outside them. Plus, they have proven to be so wealthy, so powerful, so influential that they will kill all your hopes, your dreams, and maybe even you if you keep acting up, right? Let's not forget the stuff that Cassie saw Diddy do. Okay, so all that happened. And the only way out was Kim Porter's way, to have children, right? To be pregnant, because when you are pregnant, the F-off stop. So when you hear those rumors that Cassie was pregnant 7 times, I don't know about the ABs. And people that said those happened, they said Diddy made her get ABs. He might have did that.
Yeah, we heard that.
Freak offs to continue, but I don't know about that, right? I'm just talking. But this picture makes me to believe that she was legitimately pregnant one time. And it makes me think, when people are like, well, why would you get pregnant by someone that treats you so poorly? Because if you're not leaving, maybe that was the only way to make it stop. Kim Porter ain't have to have F-offs every once a week. That was Cassie's job. But if she's pregnant with child, he won't touch her, right? He stays away from her. She don't got to go out in public. He probably even stopped laying hands on her. Maybe, I don't know. But at the very least, the F-off stopped. So maybe, just maybe, Cassie was pregnant as much as she could be because she just wanted it to stop, and she could not think of a way that she could actually leave, but she could think of a way to make it stop. And that is why she would actually be with child for someone that treated her so bad, because she just wanted it to stop. And maybe she saw the way he treated Kim. And I'm not saying he treated Kim good, but maybe because Kim didn't have to do those F-offs, or even if she did, she only had to do them once in a blue moon, right? Maybe that's the deal Cassie wanted, where she's still doing her thing, still whatever, blah, 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 blah. Maybe, just maybe. But I 100% believe that Cassie was pregnant at least once. Now, the sad thing is, why isn't the baby here? Well, that's between Cassie and God. But I will say that Cassie said that the whole time she was with Diddy, the whole time she was struggling with addictions that Diddy pushed on her. And every time she tried to turn away, he would push
Ah,
more and more and more on her. It makes me think like most people that are heavy users. We have this trope that we think a mother's love can cure everything, and no lie, it can't, right? But when people are addicted to substances, even though they might not be everyday using, I find it very hard to believe, and the empirical evidence finds it very hard to believe that they just quit using, drinking, whatever it is, just quit cold turkey on some, I'm a mother now, because that's not the way things work. Because when you are addicted, it is a physiological need, it is a physical need. And nobody wants to go through withdrawal while they're with child. That can take out the mom and the child. So, what are the two options? One, horrors of horrors, a mother uses while she's pregnant, and that might lead to birth defects, developmental issues, God forbid, miscarriage, right? Or two, the mother tries to go clean, but the withdrawal effects are so hard, it's physical and it's painful, right? To the mother, that perhaps that induces early labor and maybe the baby cannot survive. Again, I am just speculating, but I 100% from looking at this picture, I was trying to find evidence that Cassie had been with child at least one time, and I 100% believe that she was with child. Now, as to why the child's not here, that is between her and God. I do believe that if Diddy had laid hands on her or did anything that would cause the child not to be here, I believe she would have put that in her criminal complaint, because she put everything else. So I don't think him laying hands on her was the reason why the child isn't here, if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. Wes Emerson, again, thank you for joining the Tattletales. Also, what's up? Prosperity Thick Girl 40. What's up, y'all? Follow Prosperity on YouTube. Her channel is giving us great reviews of love and marriage. She covers so much stuff. Please do follow her. Also, uh, what is this? BLK Goliath. Is that Brooklyn? No, am I making that up? BLK Goliath said, should security guy have lost his job or end up in jail for defending a woman who more than likely would have ended up going right back with Diddy? Listen, let me say this, right? No, because at the end of the day, anybody that knows about abusive relationships know that they are very, very volatile. And they say on average, the victim has to leave 7 to 9 times for it to stick. So the first time someone leaves, most likely it's not the first time. Second, third, finally the 7th or 8th, 9th time, it starts to stick. And those breakups. I'm not saying that he should have risked this job, right? Because Cassie ain't risked her job for anyone while she was in the thick of it. Capricorn Clark got allegedly, according to Suge Knight, got beat down by Diddy. Cassie stayed with Diddy because he found out that Capricorn, who was his assistant at the time and Cassie's assistant, somehow knew about Kid Cudi but didn't tell him. She was minding her business. Capricorn Clark got beat down. Cassie didn't say anything. Cassie just shut up and stayed right by Diddy. I'm not judging anyone around a monster what they do. I'm not. And no, he shouldn't have, because whatever. Now, the tea on Capricorn Clark is people said that before Cassie, Capricorn Clark might have been Cassie, but I don't know about that. But I just find it hard to believe that a man like that doesn't believe he has access to every woman around him. My issue with Roger Bond is the fact that he first came out and said, I seen it, I saw it, I want to testify because as a father of 4 daughters, I can't be quiet. And I said, okay, I guess. And then the next day, you saying the real reason you mad because your son, who's in jail for murder, and a lot of stuff that Diddy tweeted something about his son, I think in 2020, a half-butt tweet. It was and like, you're mad about your son, but you're leading with your daughter. So that's all. It just was like, again, he shouldn't have to sacrifice everything to save someone else. Because at the end of the day, he got family, he got kids, he got like a life that he needs to preserve. But hear me out. It just struck me as very, very, very disingenuous that he would try to say he's doing it to defend women when at the end of the day he don't care. You're just doing it for your own sake, which is your son. And if that's the case, that's cool. But baby, you ain't got a lot to kick it. Just say, I'm mad you not helping my son anymore, and just call it a day. That's my issue with Roger Bonds. But that said,
Who that?
get your money, Roger, because Diddy deserves it. Get your money. Get your money. That's all I am saying. Now let's go to the next one, all right? The Patrice Project said, so true. Cassie does look pregnant. To the other Patrice, I'm glad you survived. I forgot to send my appreciation for getting us tattlers through my 41st year. I'm trying to find you on Instagram. Listen, listen, Patrice, both Patrices. That's what's up. Yvette, thank you so much for becoming a tactile. Ross 7 Galley, thank you so much for the super sticker, and also a MiFi. Oh, a MiFi. Thank you. You every single time a MiFi used to be a super chat. I'm always like, a Mafi code. Like, y'all know me, right? A MiFi was like, let me do phonetic because we're going to have to hold Tisa's hands through this. You said, Tisa, you have me in the car. Listen, that's what's up with MiFi. Thank you for giving me the phonetic spelling. I know you were like, if this girl butchers my name one more time, we're going to have a problem. Thank you so much for the super stickers. And also, Mahanate said, nah, bump that. Gene said he told Puff straight up if he ever sees him doing stuff like that or disrespecting women, he would put him on his A, and Puff never fired him. The other dude is a coward. Listen, I'll just say this. When it comes to abuse and when it comes to fear, everybody does what they need to do.
Thank you so much.
Everybody does what they need to do. Cassie did what she needed to do.
Appreciate you.
Capricorn Clark did what she needed to do. Kim did what she needed to do. Sarah Chapman. Everybody does what they need to do. I'm not going to say, to me, it seems coward, but at the end of the day, it's his life, it's his kids. He did what he needed to do, but I do take issue with the fact that he then came back and tried to act like he was the people's champ. And you were just mad that your son, who I read through the case material, I read through the case material. He seems guilty. He seems like he got a fair trial in Namibia. I read the case materials. Half the stuff that's on the internet is not true. Now, I understand as a father, you want your son, and I'm not in the legal system over there, so maybe the daddy knows best. But I will say that, again, you ain't got a lot to kick it. Carmen Sylvester said, when I researched the whole Diddy situation online, it was alleged that Diddy dated his third baby mama, Sarah, from 93 to 2001, and Tupac dated her from 96, which is the same year Tupac died. Weird. That is my point, y'all. I'm not saying that Diddy is the angel of death. I am saying that we find out he's the angel of death. I would not be surprised because everybody around Diddy ODs, self-deletes. Mysterious circumstances. It's weird to me. And every time Puff get in trouble for his crazy temper and brutalizing someone, he gets off with a slap on the wrist. That could be because, again, I'm starting to think that Puff might be fed. I'm not even joking, because it makes no sense how this man was able to get away with so much. But I don't know. People said he sold a lot of records, but honestly, Bad Boy, as a staff, a record label, that MF and crew, Bad Boy, fuck Kato XL. I know Kato XL was just like, what I got to do with this, right? But I know the staff record label, MF and crew, Bad Boy, at the end of the day, when's the last time they had a crazy hit, right? So even if he was running the 90s, what was it, 90s or early?
Girl. Baby, we're going to be back on this. Yes, we are.
Early 2000s.
We're going to be back.
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Whenever.
There she go. We are definitely gonna be back on this because I want to get back to the part where he throws Chris Stokes under the bus. We got a lot of more to catch up on. I'm gonna give you guys like an hour break. Today's Saturday, so yeah, I get y'all coffee. I think Kev, when he come on, he wants to talk about the T.I. situation. But I saw another interview with his son Damani, right? And Damani explained it very well. So I already realized Damani is a Pisces, right? Yeah, I know my slippery fish when I know my slippery fish, right? Because he's so cool and laid back, the way he was like, yeah, and I pick up on people. I really pick up on people. Oh my God. And he was like, he was like, I was worried about my moms, right? So I kind of understand where the little young boy, little king is coming from, but the disrespect is still off the charts. He's not the only one who went back home to their real life, right? He's not the only one. But it doesn't take away. It was the family hustle. Y'all had a choice and y'all got paid. Shit. Yeah, you went back to grandma, but each week you got a paycheck to give to grandma, right? And your name alone. See, a lot of these kids, they don't know how to use their name. Use your name, baby. But we're definitely coming back in about an hour. Yes, we are. So I want you guys to go. So I'm gonna take my little allergy pills. I hear the congestion. Actually, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's so much going on. It's so much ish going on. And then I messed up because some of the things I'm talking about on here, that's from my other channel. But it sort of kind of got mixed up here. So if I use the content on my other channel, they may strike it because they don't know that's me. So they know me on here. So I'm all confused. Jackie, you know how I feel about you. You is the general up in here. Paula, thank you for supporting. My co-host say Huston, she has a phone call, but she will definitely be back in an hour, Lord's willing. Danelle, always good to see you, sweetie. Thank you for supporting my Bush babies. Thank you for supporting Angel. Thank you for supporting Spice is Nice. My girl Sunday. Thank you, baby. Miss Leo, my baby. I need my ginger ale cup. I don't know if it's between. I think I'm gonna take the ginger ale cup before I take the 7-Up cup. But I really like both of them. But thank you for supporting. And Lord knows, I'm sorry. I did not feel like doing no video. It's bad enough I did it on I might with them dumb girls sitting up there talking. First of all, I may do that and make that a short video. But I'll be back. Say Hudson, if you able to write, well, she'll be back. She'll be back too. Right? And I see you guys. I may come back in half an hour because today's Saturday. We got a lot of catching up to do. So I'm in this in peace. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. See you in a bit.